podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
BoxingVoice.com.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
I must be the greatest.
Let's get that done.
I've been here before and I know what it takes. It's hard work, dedication. BoxingVoice.com. Mayweather's TV, he's the best.
Win, lose, or draw, we coming to fight. Can't nobody take that away from us. We're coming to fight.
They do what they can, I do what I want.
When you look at how he throws that left hook, it starts out really low. We're going to see what kind of character he has.
Oh, and the lefts and rights by Maidana. And it's all Marcos Maidana here. A lot of those punches off his shoulder.
I think anybody out there listening or key, anybody, you think that that's a dangerous deal to make. I think it's a perfect deal to make.
BoxingVoice.com.
15 minutes. Can you be strong for 15 minutes? Can you? Listen, the concentration's weaving a little bit. Pick it up. Pick it up!
Some things about we got to deal with his body shots. I don't think you want to be that close to us. He's talking about letting the left hook go, then you won't take the left hook. Let's get that done.
Look, the fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? Look, we're firemen. We are firemen! The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat.
BoxingVoice.com.
Let's get that done.
Danny, how much of the difference is it for you at this weight? You lost weight, man? Yeah, I'm working out. I lost like 35 every fighter's a threat.
Puerto Rico, Miguel
BoxingVoice.com.
We're not going to do that. We're going to take this fight against Keith. We're going to get less than you, Keith, but we're going to get more the second time. So go ahead and make it 2 times.
BoxingVoice.com. My job is to focus on boxing, going out there and being the best that I can be.
All right, you men, receive my instructions. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands. I want you to touch gloves now, man. You're boxing at the bell. We're not place to go.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Come Saturday, I think somebody's going to get stalked. We don't know who, but, I'm pretty confident in myself. And we're ready.
BoxingVoice.com.
I must be the greatest.
BoxingVoice.com.
I shook up the world.
BoxingVoice.com.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
I must be the greatest.
Let's get that done.
I've been here before and I know what it takes. It's hard work, dedication. BoxingVoice.com. Mayweather's TV, he's the best.
Win, lose, or draw, we coming to fight. Can't nobody take that away from us. We're coming to fight.
They do what they can, I do what I want.
When you look at how he throws that left hook, it starts out really low. We're going to see what kind of character he has.
Oh, and the lefts and rights by Maidana. And it's all Marcos Maidana here. A lot of those punches off his shoulder.
I think anybody out there listening or key, anybody, you think that that's a dangerous deal to make. I think it's a perfect deal to make.
BoxingVoice.com.
15 minutes. Can you be strong for 15 minutes? Can you? Listen, the concentration's weaving a little bit. Pick it up. Pick it up!
Some things about we got to deal with his body shots. I don't think you want to be that close to us. He's talking about letting the left hook go, then you won't take the left hook. Let's get that done.
Look, the fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? We're firemen. We are firemen. The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat.
BoxingWords.com.
Let's get that done.
Danny, how much of the difference is it for you at this weight?
You lost weight, man.
Yeah, I'm working out. I lost like 35 everybody's a threat.
Puerto Rico, Miguel
BoxingWords.com.
We're not going to do that. We're going to take this fight against Keith. We're going to get less than you, Keith, but we're going to get more the second time. So go ahead and make it 2 times.
BoxingWords.com. My job is to focus on boxing and going out there and being the best that I can be.
What up, what up, what up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, joined alongside absolutely no one, Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo, coming to you live from Florida. Florida, yes, sir. We are here to discuss so much stuff that we're actually here to discuss the Tank and Ryan Garcia ticket prices that have been announced, plus the lack of promotion for this fight. There is word that there will not be a multiple city press tour. Now, I guess that could be refuted, as there have been reports of a New York or a Wednesday, Thursday, right? Let me see. I have it pulled up here. And there are reports of, let me see, where'd it go? I believe a Wednesday and a Thursday press conference to take place. The 8th and the 9th, Wednesday and Thursday, March 8th, March 9th. The locations, I believe, Tank made an announcement on his social media and said, press conference Wednesday, Thursday. Here's the evidence of that as I'm screen sharing so you can see it for yourself. Okay, we have to zoom in a little and drop it down. Let me see if that worked. That worked. Zoom out, bang, bang. So, he made an announcement, and so did Ryan. Now, they're saying New York and L.A. No word on Las Vegas, no word on Baltimore, nothing. From the quotes of Espinoza, he believes that these two fighters are so big on social media that they don't need a multiple city press tour. That, in fact, they plan on pushing this fight on social media very hard in order to get the same results. And I quote, "This is one even more so is going to be a social media promotion, especially with these two who have among the top 2 social media followings in the sport. Traditionally, we would have said multi-city press tour. You want to generate all the publicity in all these different areas. We don't have to do a multiple city press tour to create content. These guys are experts at creating content. Given the age and demographics of their fan base, this will be the first social media, first boxing promotion." So again, they believe that because of the age demo and who these guys are, there's no need to do traditional boxing promotion, which I have an issue with. I think that that's definitely the wrong approach. By doing a multiple city press tour, you bring out all the media and the fans, not just fans getting awareness, but the media writing and further giving awareness to your event. Every city that you stop at, it's buzzing because you guys are stopping there and this is all taking place. I like traditional. I don't like I don't like this new age. This is this new age of promotion. It's not something that I'm cool with. You know, I think that, you know, Floyd Mayweather showed us how to get the best pay-per-view numbers, how to sell out the gate, and they're not doing it. If Floyd and Gennady did it, Floyd and Canelo did it, I don't understand why Ryan and Tank wouldn't do the same. You know, following the man that set the green print, not just the blueprint, the green print. Why? Because he laid a track of money for you to follow. You know, you just have to want to follow it. You just have to do the necessary things to end up in that position. And I don't think that they're doing that. If they would have been doing that, we would have gotten a multiple city press tour. But the ticket prices have been revealed by ESPN's Chava, Salvador Rodriguez, and he says, me enviaron estos precios para Davis Garcia el 22 de abril en T-Mobile Arena, no en Allegiant Stadium. Esta semana hacen oficial la seda y se espera fecha de conferencia. So basically he's saying they have forwarded him these ticket prices, US dollars, for Davis Garcia on the 22nd of April in the T-Mobile Arena, not in Allegiance. This week, they'll have an official announcement for the press conference. And the first ticket price is going to be $205. Now, we don't know how many seats this is. Remember that me and Danny, obviously, you know, we had some back and forth here. And you know, we went back and forth, and I'm like, yo, what do you think the ticket prices are going to be and how many, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, Danny recommended that the 200 price, they would have some, but the question I had for him is how many $200 seats are we going to get? How many $200 seats are we going to get? And, you know, are we, the real boxing fan, going to be able to afford to go to this fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, can we? Is this one going to be for us? I don't know. I don't know, man, because these prices, I don't like them. Again, we have to find out how many of these prices, how many tickets in this level, right? So here you have $205 tickets plus your taxes and fees, I'm assuming, and that's for one seat. And, you know, we don't know how many, but it is T-Mobile, so we know the capacity. So then we got 305, 405, 505, 605, 755, 1,005, 1,505, 2,005, 2,505, 3,505, 5,005. That's a weird 5, right? I wonder what's up with the 5. Is it service fees that they're trying to collect from us, or what in the world? But there is a lot of 5s there. And, you know, these are your ticket prices. Now, let me give you another screen share here, just so you can see this. And wait, shit. This is a comparison for the mega fight that was Gennady Golovkin at the T-Mobile Arena versus Canelo. And let's see how that screen share came out. Yes, that doesn't look too bad. We'll just zoom out a bit. And here you see 300 to 500. So Tank and Ryan have at least opened up another level of $200 seats where Canelo and Golovkin did not. So some can argue that they are trying to cater to their fans. But but you see that the ringside are basically the same, significantly higher than the seats in the back. So that is what we have. This is the latest information on the Tank and Ryan fight. At least we do have a fight. At least it is happening. But as I expected, we aren't, invited. Not unless, you have a ton of money. I mean, look, one ticket is $2,000. Then you need hotel and flight. It just doesn't make sense. Can you get the $200 and the $300 tickets? Are there going to be enough available? Will those be sold out and bought out by resellers? I don't know. But we got more quotes from Espinoza that says, instead of thinking about how many episodes of All Access we'll do a couple for sure. But more so, how do we adapt what we're doing to get the maximum exposure on TikTok? Because that's the demo that we can capture with these two fighters, because they already have an audience there. So I am going to credit Espinoza for trying to tap into those new markets, those, new apps. But the issue is you can't get away from tradition. You can't get away from tradition. And I think he's doing that. I think if you want to tap in and go for the younger audience and try this new wave of promotion, you do that, but you don't take away the old formula that's worked for years. It's worked for Floyd Mayweather. It's worked for Oscar De La Hoya. It's worked for Manny Pacquiao. You know how many press conferences for Manny Pacquiao I've been to? So I don't know why they're trying to change things instead of add things. Why change when you can add and ensure a better result? But social media has been a key instrument in the growth of this sport, in the introduction of new fighters and new players because of it. So maybe their approach will help. But I did start a poll, and let's see how many votes. We got about 262 votes. Should the promoters have done a press tour? 72% believe yes, multi-city press tour is needed. 28% no, no need. They have a huge social media. So nearly 30% believe what Steven Espinoza believes. Now, if you want to call in, you want to voice your opinion on A, this fight being made, B, it being in T-Mobile, C, ticket prices being revealed, and obviously D, no multiple city press tour. And I guess, again, that could be refuted because multiple can be two, even though that's a couple. But it does seem like they're going to have two locations. I just wish they would have done more. Why not go to the hometown of the A-side fighter in Tank Davis and activate his fan base in Baltimore? Have a press conference out there, activate his fan base, get them excited. Same thing for Ryan. Should he be doing something in LA or should he be doing something in Victorville or wherever he feels, Should they have made a stop in Canada or the UK? Maybe the UK would have made sense. But we got a fat $20 super chat. He says, though I do think social media needs to be exploited more effectively in promoting and is a very important tool to be utilized, traditional promoting is still the most effective in creating awareness and generating interest. I agree with you. Swift in the 187. Shout out to you for the fat 20 dub. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans. hopefully giving us new callers, new characters that want to voice their opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget the number to call, 1-425-569-5241. We also have our Discord popping if you want to talk. Just request to speak. Same on Blog Talk, where you just have to raise your hand one time. Looks like we got somebody in the New York City area. I'm coming to you in just a sec in the 646. Okay. This is Steven. What up in Connecticut, actually?
Bro.
What's good, brother?
All right, so let's talk this fable up when it comes to Tank and Ryan, right? First and foremost, good morning. How you doing?
I'm good.
I think they're trying to balance everything out. I say they are only doing too little by a small margin. I do think another 2 cities would probably be proper, but I'm not worried about the gate. The gate is going to be fine any way you slice it, and to be quite frank.
But what about the ticket prices? Are you cool with that?
They might as well get as much money as they can because they're going to sell out regardless. In all honesty, get all you can. I mean, have a decent amount of when you said the resellers and all that. I mean, if every person can't get to the fight, it's kind of like a so be it, because you got to get as much from your gate as possible, and it's going to sell out regardless. The truth of the matter. They just need to just drop the tickets and let whatever happens. Because $300 to $5,000 for a ticket, they're going to make their money on the gate. A good deal. It might hurt the regular fan, but they got to give something back. So that's why 2 cities is not quite enough. That's all. That's why I would say 2 cities is not enough.
Me neither. I don't agree that's enough. I mean, I don't even know that Canelo's done 2 cities.
It's something, but they should be like on Skip and Shannon. They should be on First
Yes.
Take. They got to make some other rounds if they're going to do just 2 cities. They got to add some other elements to it. If they're going social media route, then add, whatever broadcasting you can add to that to help promote the fight as much as possible. I think that's necessary. So the jury's still out, but the time is ticking though. It's March Madness time.
So who you got? Early
the fight
prediction.
Goes 1 or 2 ways. Ryan Garcia actually fixes his fundamental flaws, does a great job of keeping distance, because for him it's all about his hands. For Tank, it's about his feet. If Tank dominates in regards to utilizing his footwork to get in position to be able to hit Ryan may not be fundamentally sound enough to keep him off of him for 12 rounds. But if Ryan can maintain the distance, do a great job with his jab, and keep his hands moving, and he can be at the top. I think he can get a 12-round decision, but I don't believe he'll be able to do it for 12 straight rounds. And at the end of the day, he's going to get caught a few times, and Tank Davis is going to knock him out somewhere within rounds 9 or around 9-12, or 9-12. Ryan is going to look good in this fight. He's going to have moments where early in the fight, I expect him to do well.
Well, all right, champ. We do appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you, Steven in Connecticut. Enjoy your day. Looks like we got Ringwalk Danny in the building. What up, champ? All right, he's not ready. We going out to the 830. Is this Corey from Philly, Texas? What up, champ?
What up, man? Yeah, I don't know, man. I think maybe is the Raiders Stadium open in April?
Well, they already picked the T-Mobile, it looks like.
Okay, because my thing is, I agree with you. Why not go the NFL model if this is a once-in-a-lifetime like fight? So let's go nosebleeds 50 to 75. Then the next one 100. Next one down 150.
That's what I said, bruh. That's what I said. That's why I'm glad Danny here, man, because I feel like they never cater to us, man, and that's what they did. I wonder how many of those 205 ticket seats do we have? Like, how many are they putting for sale? And how many are fight fans actually going to be able to buy before the resellers get in there and steal them all?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because it's like, okay, so if you think about it, if you price them that high just at T-Mobile, I mean, Las Vegas Raiders, they ain't doing no spring workout, and I'm pretty sure the Raiders would not have a problem with making some money off their stadium while they're not playing. And the XFL team play at some other stadium out there in Vegas, so it's like,
yeah, they
they
play at a fucking dump. You know, I said it on the show the other day. The XFL team has ESPN and ABC money behind them. They got The Rock behind them, and the football stadium here was too expensive. Not everywhere else. Not everywhere else. In Seattle, they're playing in a football stadium. They're playing in all real stadiums everywhere else except here. The stadium here was too expensive, even with all their money. You know, I think I think it was a stretch to get Raider Stadium. You know, it's one of those things because it's like, if you do it and they don't sell out, but it does really well, you know, you leave yourself up for room for people to say, oh, they didn't sell out. I don't know, champ. I'm just saying it was too expensive for them to do the other shit in there. Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
it is what
I'm
it is.
glad-
We wanted allegiance. That ain't happening. I mean, it's already being
Yeah.
reported that it's T-Mobile. So you know, all those dreams of us getting cheap ticket prices is just not happening.
I will say, if you compare it to Mayweather McGregor, they did learn their lesson and scaled it back and scaled it right for the T-Mobile. When they did that fight, the tickets were way too expensive. So I'm glad that they have brought it down and made it more affordable for the common Joe. And yeah.
Yeah. But let me ask you this, Danny. If they sell all those nosebleeds out at a rational price and then sell the middle out at a rational price and then go 500 to 1,000 or whatever at the bottom, then you're going to have your celebrity seats. Don't you think they probably break even and make some money? The Raiders would have to make some money, and then you got concessions and all that dumb shit and the advertisements. They want to get their money in. I mean, you would think it would make sense. What is the seat? 80,000, 70,000 people? What would that Raiders stadium seat?
Yeah, something like that. 75, I think.
So you get 65,000 people in there. I mean, I just feel like you could probably make a little more and get more people there.
Yeah, I don't know what they're charging, champ. I just know that the same investors could afford an NFL or big stadium in every other city except in Vegas. They said it was too expensive for them to rent a stadium here. So much so that they were considering moving the Vegas team to Texas for this year only. So it was like they could afford it in every other stadium, in every other city except Vegas. I don't know what they're charging here. I'm just saying whatever it was, unfortunately, we can't get the fight. But for the T-Mobile, I think they got the prices right.
Yeah, that's just that's just crazy. You would think that they would be like, yo, let's make some money off of this, but you know, who knows what they thinking.
That's what I said, man. I wanted a stadium fight with $20,000 tickets at $50, you know, and do the rest. Do whatever you want with the other 50,000, but give the people 20,000 nosebleeds, man, 20,000 bowl seats, man. But they didn't do that, and they still gonna make their money regardless. I guess it's more. Is it more luxurious? Is it more intimate? Is it a better atmosphere? What about the climate?
Yo, so let me ask you, because I know I missed the beginning of the show, and at the end of the day, it's not at the Raiders Stadium. So you get what I'm saying. We know we're not getting 20,000 those cheap seats because it's only 20,000 to go around. That being said, is you like upset? Are you?
Well, I'm more like I told you so. I'm more like I told you so. Out of 20,000, we'd be lucky if we get 2,000 at 200.
Yeah, I don't think it should be too many more than that. I mean, they got like 10 different price
No,
points.
I hear you. And I'm just saying, it's like I said, it's more. I'm not mad. It's more like I told y'all. So this ain't for us.
Let me ask you something as
It's
a
for the
boxing
rich and
fan.
famous.
Yeah, because I don't feel that way. Let me ask you something
Oh,
as a
all right.
boxing fan.
So you gonna go buy $2,000 seats?
Let me ask you something as a boxing fan.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say this a tougher to pick fight than Mayweather McGregor?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a bad comparison because Mayweather McGregor wasn't for the average boxing fan. That was for people like me, and I didn't pay for that. But like I was one of those dudes for sure that's like, yo, MMA is not better than boxing. So that was like Floyd doing it for us.
Yeah, but look, hear me though. The tickets to that never sold out. Never came close to selling out. Not even close. As a matter of fact, I want to say they only did about 75 to 80% of the tickets. You know, they had about 4 or 5,000 went unsold, right? Bro, tickets to that started at 500, and those were standing room only. If your ass, your backside was to touch something for you to sit, brother, 1,000 or better. So I'm looking at this, right? And I'm like, any fight I go to in a arena is gonna be 120. Like Tank in DC, that arena he just did. Tickets were starting at $120. So I'm looking at it like this is Vegas, this is Tank Ryan, and it's only 205. Then they got a 305. Then they got a 405. Shout out to everybody from Miami. I know it was Mr. 305 day yesterday. Bro, 505, 605, 7. Bro, they got like, yeah. They got what, 6 price points under $1,000.
So you saying they did well in your opinion?
I think that for this fight, yeah. Like any fight, any Tank fight we going to, the ticket to get into the door is starting at $120. He's never fought in a stadium. He's only fought in an arena. So that's what the arena price is. So it's like now it's Tank Ryan and a more appealing fight, a fight that we've, you know what I mean? And you doing it in Vegas.
So you been to a Tank fight where he had $5,000 ringside seats?
Nah, I don't.
Oh,
I'm talking about what the tickets were starting at.
All right, but what do it matter where they starting if it's only a couple hundred of those?
Brother, but you was complaining about that it was too expensive to get in the door. I'm telling you that it's relatively not.
But don't compartmentalize my argument. Like, don't put it into small boxes because remember, my argument was more about it wasn't just one thing. It's they don't make it affordable for us and it ain't enough tickets for us. So, yeah, they made it $205. Oh, whoop-de-woo, Danny's happy. How many are they? Can you even get them?
But that's the thing, bro. It's like every fight's in an arena. Like
and
the
that's
stadium fights are the anomaly fights.
But that's the thing that I'm saying. We need to do more stadium fights because we're the ones that been talking about this fight for years. We built this fight to what it is. The real boxing fans, not the casuals or the rich people that are going to spend $5,005. Is the motherfuckers talking about this fight every single day. Every time Tank and Ryan do something. Every time they was at a club together. You know, anything and everything that they do, we talk about it. We not allowed to go to this fight. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I don't think you get it.
Okay, and I'm trying to get it. I was late, so you know what I'm saying? This ain't me trying to be
No, but this is not even today's argument. Remember, we had this debate in the past.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a minute. So do you believe that your issue is really the no stadium fight? Because obviously like stadium fights makes it possible for you to have those super ridiculously
No,
cheap
that's my problem. You don't have to keep that. That's my problem. Put it in the stadium. You want to charge $5,000 for ringside? Cool. Charge the same 20,000 people you was going to charge in T-Mobile, charge them same ticket prices. All I'm asking is the extra 55,000 tickets, make those $50. Make those $200 then.
No, cool. I'm glad that we I understand where you coming from and I get it. Last thing on that, I guess for me really quick with it is I guess would you feel any better if they come out, cuz this is really what I think occurred. Would you feel any better if they come out, they was like, yo, we were in talks with Allegiant, or if let's say we talked to Steven Espinoza, he's like, look, nah, Allegiant Stadium was in talks, it was too expensive for us, we couldn't afford it.
I just don't believe that it works that way. They've been paying Floyd money to fight at their facilities all their life. Why they not gonna pay Tank and Ryan, two of the biggest stars in boxing? Why they not gonna give them a site fee? Why they gonna charge to use my stadium? That shit sounds dumb as fuck. I would never believe that. Let Espinoza tell me that shit. We hear stories that Mayweather was getting Bugattis to fight at the MGM, but Tank and Ryan gotta pay?
So I don't know. You gotta realize it's not owned by one of the casinos, right? The other shit was the casinos. So the stadium is not owned by one of the casinos. A little different. Floyd, let's not forget, only fought at the T-Mobile for his last one against McGregor. That was it. Never ever did he ever else fight at the T-Mobile. And that's another arena. This is now a stadium. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think it might have had been an issue with price point. They do weird things, right? They do weird things. So that's not the only stadium in Vegas, right? They do weird things. They currently have the University of Nevada in Las Vegas football teams, UNLV's football team. They play at Raiders Stadium, but they already had a pre-existing stadium, Ness, that is in perfectly legal condition. Like, it may be a bit outdated, but everything's cool with it. But they put it in their clause like, oh, now you can play in our stadium and we'll lower the rent price, but we forbidden you to rent your stadium out that you had currently for the next 10 years.
Damn. That's crazy.
So the Sam Boyd Stadium is sitting here in Vegas. We just got the confirmation a month ago.
And they paying rent. They probably paying rent or losing money because month after month is not making no money.
Not just that, brother, but they still have to pay. They still have to pay the Raiders
and maintenance on their shit on their own stadium. That's silly. I don't know, but I just can't see. I can't see the Raiders charging.
Go ahead.
I know. I'm just saying I can't see the Raiders charging. If anything, they trying to bring the attraction in and get a split from the tickets. They getting all the money from the concessions. Mayweather was able to, negotiate concessions, but like I'm sure the stadium bought the sodas and the alcohol and the popcorn and the hot dogs. So like they making money from that. And they'll probably get a percentage of the tickets sold. I don't think you got to pay the stadium to use the stadium at that level. If it's you and I, that's a different story. But we talking about people that's bringing 20,000 people into their arena for one night. Nah, that's economics. I don't see it that way. But I could be wrong. I'm not involved in that big business. General Camino.
Yo.
What up?
Coolin'. Hey, yo. Them ticket prices is kind of crazy, but I wasn't going to go anyway. I mean, for a fight like this, you kind of need to watch it from your crib. So, I mean, I feel like they kind of telling us they don't care about the fans because they're not doing the media tour either. So that's another sign right there. But yeah, I mean, I guess we get in the fight, so I'm happy about that. But outside of that, it just is what it is. Another day in boxing.
They're not doing no big ass media tour.
Man, you silly, man.
Really?
They needed to
I
go to
would prefer that.
Baltimore, bruh. What do you mean, no big ass?
No,
They
I
at
mean,
least
I'm
4 or
I'm
5
just saying,
cities,
like,
bruh.
yo, we Lexington, we 6 weeks out now, so they do. So what? It's just gonna be like, yeah, take a week and a half. You know what I'm
Bruh,
saying?
that's
It's
they
just like
fault. That's they
it
fault. They ones
it
drag
is.
they
But at
fucking
this
Exactly.
feet.
point, that's why I said at this point,
They fucking
I'm
up,
not saying
man.
it's Nesta Gibbs' fault. You know what I'm saying?
Biggest fight of the fucking year, and they dropping a ball, man. They terrible, bruh. Terrible.
And announcements came out back in December.
Fake
They weren't
announcements. They
official,
all
but
scattered and
yeah.
broken up. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's official, but the contracts ain't signed. Oh, he signed. No, he didn't sign. They did sign. No, now they both signed, but now the network's got to sign. And then, man, the fuck? It was a bunch of hoopla for real. I stood hopeful, but in the back of my mind, I thought this shit wasn't happening.
I felt like a multi-city tour would have been good for the fans, though, especially fans that's not flying out to go watch an event. Like, just the media tour
LA
being
and New
in the
York.
town. Nah, they
Multiple
should have did a
cities.
couple
That's
more.
why I
man.
opened up and I said, yo, technically it is multi-city because it's doing 2, but you know, this ain't what we wanted. Like, you know, Ryan deserves to go to Victorville and activate his fans that been riding with him.
Fucking Victorville, bro.
And so
That's
does
what
Tank.
LA for.
So does Tank. He deserves to go to Baltimore and activate his fans who've been riding with him.
Bro, that's what New York for. That's
Crazy
what
as
DC
hell.
for.
Bro, how you gonna ask your fans to drive all the way to New York, not for a fight, but for a press conference?
I said DC.
But they not going to DC. They only doing New York and LA. That's the point. They need to do multiple city press tour.
Yeah, but that only happened because the fight got signed late. So, I mean, Danny right to an extent. At this point, I guess that's all they can really do.
Brother. Like, I'm not saying that y'all wrong, and I understand. And don't get me wrong, had this shit been announced 10 weeks out, yeah, brother, give me 4 or 5.
Yeah,
cities.
but Danny, stop feeling that way. Like, oh, I'm just happy it's done. No, bruh. That's them conditioning you. They conditioning you to not want what you've already been accustomed for. You've been paying Mayweather $80. What? We've been paying Mayweather and Pacquiao and Canelo and Oscar and B-Hop $80.
We cannot say, okay, yes, for the pay-per-view, but you cannot
and they've
say
been giving us
that
press
this
tours.
Is what we accustomed. Okay, so how many cities did Mayweather Pacquiao do? The biggest fight of my lifetime. How many cities they do?
Probably none. Probably none. How many did Canelo and Mayweather do? 10. How many did Mayweather and McGregor do?
That was 10 years ago.
How many Mayweather and McGregor do? How many Mayweather and McGregor do?
4.
How many did Canelo and Chavez do? How many did Canelo and Gennady do? How many did Algieri and Pacquiao do?
The last
How
time
many did Tim Bradley and Pacquiao do?
The time before that, I think only 2. Only LA and New York.
Man. They trying to.
What else did
they trying to take tradition away?
Because they didn't do shit the last time. That's for sure.
The first time.
Yeah.
What did Andy and AJ do? How many? Come on, bro. It's like you conditioned, and that's okay for you, but don't fucking express that shit verbally out loud, because that's what they want to hear. They want to hear that they got another boxing fan that's numbed out, don't care no more, and just giving his
numbed out.
You numb. I just want to fight. Here's my $80. You used to give me 4 cities. You used to give me drama.
I'm just saying
Let me finish though. Let me finish. You used to give me drama.
You're wrong.
You used to give me my drama. I used to see Floyd. I used to see Floyd.
It's like cool.
I used to see Floyd dancing in the UK. I used to see Floyd
Floyd didn't add.
Choking out somebody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all taking that away from me, bruh. Y'all taking that away, and that ain't cool. That ain't cool. You know, now my 80 ain't worth the same no more. My 80 used to be worth a pay-per-view and a couple city press tours and all access or 24/7 plus a fucking ring life.
Ain't nothing changed.
Plus a ring life.
Couple cities, LA and New York.
Nah, you see? And look, you think you cool. Ain't nothing changed. You doing the job for them. They're not even paying you a check. You doing the job for them.
Bro,
crazy.
What do it matter?
What do it matter?
I'm just saying, a lot of big fights these days, they giving us virtual. At least we get in the real deal. Yeah, could it have been more? Sure, but
see
yo,
what he's
let's be
saying?
realistic.
You
We're 5-6
conditioned.
weeks out.
You
We 5-6
conditioned.
weeks out. We're 5-6 weeks
Listen to
out,
what you're
yo.
saying. At least it wasn't a virtual. My man is conditioned. They've beat him so bad. It's like, boom, here, you ain't getting what you want. You getting this. You getting
I should do what
this.
I'm accustomed to. We're accustomed to the virtual. They giving us two. You still crying. You have to go back 10 years in the bag.
How you
the
gonna
last
say,
time they did this,
bro? How you gonna say,
Canelo? That was 10 years ago.
Danny? How you gonna say we are accustomed to virtual? That shit just started happening. Even Adrian Broner flipped out about that shit and walked off.
I'm not
fuck a virtual press conference.
Bro, but you mentioning shit. The virtual is what we've been getting. You
no,
mentioned
it
shit
ain't.
that we got 10 years ago.
The virtual is what they trying to fucking feed us. You need to stand up.
Bro, it's been 3 years.
My man, again, phrases were here before I was around, man. Phrases were here before I was around. Y'all need to stand up for something or fall down for anything, man. Like, it don't make no sense. Now, you devaluing your own. You devaluing your own $80.
You're not supporting the fight, right?
I'm just trying to teach you that you devaluing your own 80. You used to get all access or 24/7, ring life, something 360. You used to get some of that and a press conference. Go look at HBO if Crawford wasn't on Ring Life. Gamboa wasn't on that shit. Go look if you don't see a pay-per-view with HBO or with 24/7. Go see if you didn't have multiple city press conference. Don't give me that shit. Some of these shits even had fucking the Max Kellerman face-off shit that the UK stole from us. Why they steal it? Because we don't do enough content. But you sitting here conditioned talking about, no. I'm used to virtual. That shit just happened with motherfucking COVID. COVID is over. Stop letting them devalue your money. Your $80 still worth $80.
My money, but yet that's what's been happening, right? You didn't mention shit in the last 3 years that was more than. Everything you mentioned was older. So it's like, yeah, as of late, we've been getting a virtual. You mentioned in the multiple city shit from 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago.
Keller Plant and David Benavidez was not virtual. Don't you see they pick and choose who they do virtual? Can't you see? You just acting blind, but I love it. I love it because if we agreed on everything, this shit would be whack. But I'm telling you right now, if you can't see that they picking, why they ain't fucking do virtual with Keller Plant and Benavidez? Because they know better. They know. They know what drama they was gonna get. How many cities? I think they only did one. LA, right? Because they cheat.
Right, bro.
That's the whole point of this debate. They cheat. They don't want to spend the money on multiple city. They cheat. Another fight that's been built up on the internet. Another fight where Keller Plant smacked his brother. For those people that like to discredit him for smacking Canelo, he been smacking motherfuckers. Smacked his brother. We they don't. We don't need to build this up. They already built it up. It's got years of build up. Nah, that's how shit flop. I never seen Floyd with one city. Never. How many cities did Guerrero do? Guerrero went to jail doing a multiple city press conference, man. He took his gun with him. I got a lot of callers on Blog Talk. I need you to press
I'm just saying,
one.
The fight that sold the most pay-per-views, they never do not one goddamn city. That's all.
Bruh, you used the word earlier, anomaly, man. Get the fuck out of here with that Mayweather Pac shit, man. We was waiting for that shit all our life. We was waiting for that all our life. And these motherfuckers ain't Mayweather Pac. Stop lying to the people. Ryan ain't sold a fucking pay-per-view yet. And Tank, you can add up all his pay-per-views and they still ain't sell the amount of one of fucking Floyd's pay-per-views. Fucking lying to the people every day. That's all we do here. Oh, but Mayweather and Pacquiao took 7 years. Motherfucker, these dudes, Earl ain't Pacquiao or Mayweather. Neither is Terrence nor is motherfucking Tank or Ryan. Fuck out of here. Ryan ain't even win a goddamn belt. Y'all expect him to do 1 million pay-per-view buys. Y'all some fucking weirdos, man. Once again, if you on Blog Talk,
to do 1 million these days.
If you on Blog Talk and you feel like I ain't go to you, that's because you ain't press one. You sitting there just listening. Same thing on Twitter. I need you to go ahead and request. And on Discord, raise your hand. Big Gucci Nick, talk to us.
Yeah, man. What up? What up, man? Everybody smash that like, smash that subscribe, man. Best podcast on the planet. You know what it is, man. Yo, Ness, I'm 100% with you, man. I'm 200% with you, man. Two-tour press conference. What the hell? Man, we talking about the biggest fight in boxing, and that's all we getting. And it's
Bro,
exactly
y'all crying, y'all
what man. They
motherfuckers
going
wasn't
off
going
of
nowhere.
fights been ruined for years, man. Fuck that, man. Let's get at least a five-tour press conference, man. We need to really build this
you
fight
want
up.
them to go on family vacation? What the
Bruh,
fuck?
let me tell you, for Mayweather Canelo, I went to like 3 cities, but covered like 5. I had the UK dude. I went myself to New York. I went myself to DC. I had an LA dude. Where else they go? I think they did Atlanta, right? I ain't do that.
Yo, but you remember how they had like, I think it was like 12 or 13 scheduled, but
it was 12 and they missed 1. They did 11. I mean, it was 11 and they did 10. They ended in Mexico City.
I could have sworn they missed too, because I remember when you had me look into it. Yo, you know they was doing like 2 cities in one day.
Bruh, like knock that shit out, especially when you're doing DC and New York. You could do DC, New York, and maybe Philadelphia.
No wonder Canelo looked as tired as he did, bro. He was recovering from going on tour, bro. That take a lot out of you, bro.
Yeah, you know what he made that night? He made generational wealth. He sold 2.4 million pairs. He never in his life sold that again. So who's stupid? Me or them? You never in your life, never, ever came close to that number again.
That was Mayweather.
Maybe you should factor in. Maybe you should factor in that you ain't go touch 10 cities and wake up the public. He never came close ever again in his life.
Maybe we should factor in when we doubled it and ain't do a motherfucking city. Come on, bro. Like
he ain't doubled it. He never doubled it. He never did 2.4 and never did 4.8. You talking about Mayweather? You ain't talking about Canelo.
I mean, you're talking about Mayweather.
No,
like,
I'm not talking about Canelo. I'm talking about
Mayweather did 2.4.
No,
with Canelo in front of him.
No, Canelo and Mayweather. Canelo and Mayweather.
No, Mayweather did 2.4. It was Mayweather.
Man, you sound silly as fuck, man. You sound silly as fuck. So it's not Canelo. Meanwhile, he the only other pay-per-view star. He the only one coming close to 1 million. You sound crazy right now,
How
bro.
He the only other when motherfucker doubled it after, bro. Come on. Canelo,
Bruh.
I mean, Floyd doubled that shit, bro.
If Canelo fights motherfucking
0 cities,
bro, if Canelo fights fucking Masvidal, he'll double it too. Canelo ain't out here doing circus fights. He ain't out here coming to the ring with the Hamburger King. Fuck wrong with you? He on another level. He on legacy.
Ain't nobody touching him. Ain't nobody touching that.
Touching what?
Shit, none of it. 2.4, 4.8.
How you go? So the motherfucker that did it with you don't count.
I mean, if he would have counted, he would have did it again. He would have came close, remotely close.
Bruh.
He never came. You have to understand, he never came within
now
a million.
Now you still in my argument. Y'all hear him like literally before y'all still in my argument. He stole my argument. I'm the one saying Canelo never came close to that.
I'm talking Floyd, because Floyd was always the A side.
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you be, because you saying what I'm saying about Canelo never coming closer to 2.4 again.
Bro,
you literally just said it.
I was saying Floyd. You said, yes, I'm talking about Floyd, bro, because you saying, oh, Canelo
and I keep telling you,
Floyd. And I'm saying, yeah, Floyd doubled it with 0 cities.
But that's what I'm saying. Why are we talking about a dude that's retired? We talking about the dude that's not retired, that did do 2.4, but never been able to come close to it again.
Was he retired when he did it? Was Floyd retired when he fought Pacquiao?
Again,
because he was more retired when he fought McGregor. So
listen, the argument isn't a retired fighter. The argument is boxing and they lack of promotion.
But was he retired, brother?
You're not listening. See, I'm making it make sense. You want to talk about a retired dude. I'm telling you, boxing and the lack of promotion.
I want to talk about a retired dude. Yeah, you You are the
when
one that
Floyd
mentioned the 10 city press tour from the same retired dude from 10 years ago.
in reference to Canelo never being able to do 2.4 again. The last time he did 2.4 is when he did 10 city press tour. Making it
and I'm
all
telling
make
you-
sense to the Ryan and Tank fight, brother. Not talking about Floyd. You want to talk about Floyd doing 4.4 with McGregor to win an argument. I'm showing you that when you promote, you do 2.4 million pay-per-view buys. And Canelo's never done it again because he's never done 10 cities again. You trying to win an argument, say, well, Floyd never did it again, but he did it with McGregor. An anomaly fight. It don't matter. That's what I'm saying. You talking about a dude that's irrelevant.
I said that he never did it with Pacquiao. Never said McGregor. I said the biggest fight in history needed 0 and that doubled. That double, whatever you talking about with Mayweather McGregor, it was double. 0 cities. While they weren't retired, fighting it. So it was, not really sure where you was going with that.
Man, listen, that's because that fight's been built up for years, man. That fight's been
exactly. He keep bringing up these anomalies, bruh. It's like,
listen,
bruh,
man,
let's talk regular boxing.
If that fight's half the fight of the Floyd fight, man, they should do at least 5 press tours, man.
But that's
at
what I'm
least
saying.
5,
You
man.
can't compare Mayweather Pacquiao. They both was doing 1 point something, 900,000 each separately.
Yo,
separately. Like he trying to use them as a comparison. It's unfair.
Yeah,
those dudes had
however many cities.
Those dudes had those dudes had real fan bases.
You brought up the however many cities.
I brought up Canelo, Mayweather, 2.4 million pay-per-view buys, 10 city press tour. That's what I brought up. You brought up Mayweather Pacquiao.
Don't bring it up because it's an anomaly.
No, you brought up Mayweather Pacquiao, no city press tour, more pay-per-view buys. That was your counter.
I'm saying, yo, Floyd is Floyd, bro. You saying, oh yeah, it was Canelo did them numbers. Like, bro, the world knows.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Canelo's only pay-per-view to do 2.4.
So since they're only doing 2, what's the cap? Like, how many they can do? Since they only reaching certain people, how many pay-per-views can they do? Cause
buys?
Yeah.
Bro, who the fuck knows what they gonna do in this day and age, brother?
Yo, I think they do over 1 mil, man. I think they do over 1 mil.
I'm gonna jump on that shooting star with you, man. I'm gonna jump on that shooting star. I want what's best for the sport.
Yo, man, I ain't gonna hold.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason
that's my call. Everybody hit that like and subscribe, man.
All right, Big Gucci. Go ahead, Danny.
No, I was gonna say, it was like, because I wanted to do as best as possible, right? So it's like, it's not that I don't want it to do 1 mil, but it's like, bro, if it does 1 mil, it would be a huge success, huge. But yeah, people gonna find something to complain about. So it's like, might as well not even do that, and then at least they have something legit to complain about, right?
What? Hell no. Do 1 mil, man. Be the first kids to do 1 mil in so long, bro. I got cash.
But they like, oh, they did 1 mil, but the tickets was too expensive. It wasn't for the real people.
It isn't for the real people. That's why they do it. That's why they're gonna do 1 mil, because we gonna have to buy it on TV for 70.
So if I'm just curious, help me understand. What did you want the tickets to start at in a 20,000 person arena?
I mean, like you said, Tank's tickets already start at 120. He already bringing a bigger gate than Ryan. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to make it about ticket prices when I'm trying to make it and always made it about availability to the minority, to the motherfucking blue collar guy, to the regular guy. Not the rich and famous who flying in on a helicopter with $2 $5,000 seats. Excuse me, $5,005.
How much you think the ticket should have started?
And I told you 120. I told you 120. You don't like my answer.
Oh no! I figured because
matter of fact, I think
added some value.
I think I'm changing.
Ryan would add some value.
But Danny, I'm changing my price by so much. Because when we originally had this conversation, I said, fuck, Earl did $26 tickets.
Yeah, in the stadium, brother. Something that's
because he's smart. That's why he sold 50,000 tickets, right? What was his gate?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's look it up. He sold 50,000. He's smart. 609 cash jersey.
How many cities they do for the 50,000?
Yo, what's going on?
I don't know, but he did 50,000 tickets. What up, Cash? We hear you.
What's going on, Ness and Daddy? Good morning, man. How y'all doing?
So 37,000 tickets got him a smaller gate than Tank got with 20,000 in DC just now, or 18,000 in DC just now.
That's fine. That's fine. But he brought 37,000 of his fans out. He didn't alienate. And I thought it was more than 37,000.
No, that's on ticket sold was what the gate was. You asked on the gate. Yo, all I'm saying is
that's 17,000 more than what Tank and Ryan gonna get. You see, Earl cares about the people. He's a people's champion. That's why his fan base is the way that it is.
So again,
Pacquiao was a people's champion.
Again,
how many times Pacquiao fought in Dallas?
Hold on. Again, nothing in you believes. Yo, maybe it was too expensive for them to get this venue because it's like why ain't nobody doing stadiums in motherfucking and
You live out there, man. Are you telling me there's no other place that holds more than 20? Is 20 the cap in Vegas? Well, then we shouldn't have went to Vegas. It's simple business. Simple business. Simple business, man. But look, who am I?
Yep,
they not
20 the cap, bro.
They don't care about
maybe 21,
us. They don't care about us. They care about.
It's really not 20. It's really not 20. I told you they got some mob shit going on because Sam Boyd Stadium hold like 45,000, 40,000. But they got some mob shit to where they can't even rent that stadium out for the next 10 years. So that stadium pretty much closed. So yeah, I mean, Vegas.
So they do have stadiums that hold more than 20. They just can't use them. There you go.
Correct.
So then Vegas shouldn't be their option. Simple.
Yo, my question is.
Yo, Cash, I'm sorry. Hello? I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Did you not see Creed yet?
Nope, I've been working, brother. I ain't on vacation.
That's the only thing he got right. You might know about this. He had to fight in LA at the baseball field. That shit looked amazing. I know it was probably CGI that filled that bitch out, but bro, Google that. See if they got a screenshot like from the movies of Creed fighting in the LA stadium, some sort of baseball. That shit looked litty. Lit, man. Like these motherfuckers don't know how to go outside the box. They corny, bruh.
And I guarantee
corny.
I guarantee you it wasn't CGI. I guarantee you what they did. They just went to a fucking baseball game and filled the fans while they was there.
Well, the baseball field was full. They had a ring there. That shit was dope. Shit was dope. But go ahead, Cash, for the 8th time.
Nah, it's all good. I'm learning, man. Just listening to y'all talk. But my question is like, because I agree with you, Ness. I do think, you know what I mean, we should get everything that our money was worth, you know what I mean, in the past or whatever. But is there enough time to do a 5-city press tour?
Probably not, but that's their problem. Why my $80 gotta be less? They still gonna charge me $80 for this pay-per-view, and you got Espinoza out here talking about, well, we might do a couple episodes or all that. What you mean you might? Like last I checked, Floyd was the standard, the gold standard, and he did 24/7. He did all access. How the fuck am I giving these motherfuckers $80? I don't get no all access. I don't get no press city tour. I can't rewind the fight. I can't record the fight. I can't watch it the next day. They robbing us. They are robbing us. This shit changed all in a matter of a couple of years, and it's like, B. Danny, we condition. Well, they've been stopped letting us rewind. We can't record, so what, Ness? You should be happy.
You putting words in
my
mouth.
I'm just saying that's how you sound. You sound conditioned. You're right. I am putting words in his mouth. That's all hypothetical. But the point is, that's how motherfuckers sound when they call in. Like, Ness, you old. Fuck out of here. Just pay that 80. Let them give you the fight. If you got to take a shit during the fight, fuck it. You missed 2, 3, 8 rounds. The fuck is going on in this world? Like, how am I the only one upset that I can't pause it while I go make me something to drink, while I go get another beer if I drink beer, while I pack another bowl?
You're not, but I'm going to tell you the difference,
fuck?
brother. I'm going to tell you the unfortunate difference. And, you don't like the truth sometimes, but I'm going to tell it to you because I'm your friend. And
Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. I can handle it.
The unfortunate truth, brother, is that you don't do what you tell the world to do. You don't like me, stop fucking tuning in. That's the problem, bro. It's like, yo, I've been stopped supporting the zone. I've been stopped. I told you want me to work for you, you log in your DAZN account, my computer. That's why I have your DAZN account, my computer. Because I don't support bullshit. Bro, you're not finna fuck me over. But I'm also a realist. You understand? And I understand compromising. And this is like a relationship. So it's like, yo, you gave me what I wanted. Got pushed back a week. But you gave me what I wanted. I would really like a bigger stadium. But you still giving me what I wanted. It's like, yo.
So, Danny, you feel like we're getting everything we want out of them right now? You feel like we're getting everything that the fans want out of Ryan and Tank right now? You think they're giving us everything we want?
No, of course not. Because like I said, I'm doing something people don't do. I compromise, but I also don't support shit that I don't, you know what I mean? Once it's done, it's done. Bro, I legit stopped supporting Netflix for 4 fucking years. And Nestor can attest. I would refer to experiences as a Netflix trial. The shit never lasts more than 30 days. Brother, I just resubscribed to Netflix. Why? Because they turned their shit around. They got enough shit for me to pay for. So it's like, they made it worth it. Yo, Tank Ryan at T-Mobile with 2 city press tour and only 21,000 in attendance is worth it to me. It's the compromising because it's like we still getting what we want.
Let me tell you.
It's like, damn, bro, you mad you ain't go to the club, take home the baddest bitch. She ain't give you no ass and no head. It's like you got an 8, she gave you both, and you still not happy. Nah,
ain't nobody gonna be mad at that. Get the fuck out of here, because that's not the normal to take home a 8 and smash. Fuck out of here. The normal is to pay $80, get a significant fight, get a 24/7, and get a multiple city press tour. That's the normal. You see, my man's trying to make these unrealistic metaphors, man.
No,
it's not fair.
Cool. That's the
you
normal.
Making up some weird
that's the
shit.
Normal. So then we're gonna take the last 15 Showtime pay-per-views, the last 15, brother. And we're going to see how many, or is 15 enough of a search pool? Would you like to do 20?
15.
We can take the last 20 Showtime pay-per-views. See how many of them did a multiple, more than a couple city press tour.
Do it.
All right.
Do it. Yo, who was that actor? Is that Ben Stiller?
Guys, I appreciate you.
So then when you realize that this isn't the norm, then what? Before I waste my time.
No, then I'm going to say, Danny, you are right on more occasions than most. And I'm going to start listening to you versus debating you and making you do research to prove your case. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Give you your props, champ. Like, I've been giving you your props. You've been making motherfuckers. You made motherfuckers rich. Nobody and their mama thought Terrell Garcia was going to get the knockout. Nobody. But Danny did. You know what I'm saying? Danny did. Get that betting show. If you ain't a Patreon member at the champ level, or a YouTube member at the champ level, or a Patreon at the $15 level, you missing out. Because my boy is a superstar. He called it. And I said, no, Danny, what you talking about? Terrell Garcia by knockout. No way. He said, bruh, knockout. And I said, you know what? The betting show, we ain't supposed to debate. I'm supposed to just listen. I'm going to ride with you, champ. Sure enough.
No, we are supposed to help each other and, feed off each other, though.
And that's what I'm saying. We ain't supposed to debate. We're supposed to just, and it's like, all right, champ, I'm going to ride with you here. And he was right. You know who wasn't right, though? Round Boy Fresh with that fucking fucked up ass Fierro pick. Yo, that's crazy. Fierro didn't even get the knockout and fuck up the pick. He lost. And if he wouldn't have lost, I'd have still lost on my parlay because I had motherfucking Vidal, man. A milk card shit the bed. Fucking Elijah. Elijah, man, I ain't think he could do that,
So
man.
since it ain't no list, we're gonna do it off the top. All right. So you got Tank, Hector Garcia.
Come on, man. Here
No
you go.
press tour.
You going to
Listen
these recent cut budget
I said
fights.
the last 15. I said
Bruh,
the last 15.
Don't give me this Showtime era under Espinoza and his strained budget.
But why are you giving anomalies and saying that this is what we used to when it's not?
Compare it to a DAZN pay-per-view. Compare it to an ESPN pay-per-view. Don't compare Showtime to Showtime. Fuck out of here. They ain't doing shit.
So
Motherfuckers ain't doing shit.
The Zone, in their one time doing pay-per-view, they gave a 0 fucking city press tours. They ain't even come close. Well, they came close to the mill, right?
They did a fight in the pandemic, and that shit was better looking than most fights.
No, brother. They ain't do no pay-per-view in the pandemic.
So the one with J Balvin wasn't pay-per-view?
No, sir. Hell no. Regular DAZN. Regular DAZN.
Look, shout out to DAZN. That shit was lit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like they just went to pay-per-view because they couldn't afford Canelo after the Plant fight. Because before Plant, they had him off pay-per-view. After Plant, they couldn't have him off pay-per-view. I'm just saying they ain't do no press tour for either one of them.
Look, they saying Fierro won by stoppage. Motherfucking Ron Boy told us decision. I should have just picked that motherfucker money line, bruv. And I promise you, I would click money line and that shit said minus 450, and I'm like, man, he said by decision. Let me go in. You know how you got to go into the bet? Fucking hell. How I'm moving the goalposts, man. Get your weird screen name ass out of here. Weeru. How your name Weeru? Let me go to some of these callers. Who we got on the line? Joshua Cabrera, what up?
Good morning to y'all. How y'all doing?
All good. Buenos dias.
Straight.
No, yeah. So just going off of what Ness was saying earlier about you're going to be sorry if you don't wake up the people. I feel like this is an opportunity for these guys to make a lot new boxing fans. And with extra press tours, you that's how you make the new fans, you know. And reading about it in the newspapers, your local newspapers, stuff like that. That's how you keep it relevant in the people. And that's why I feel like boxing kind of doesn't have a big audience like it used to, because we're not hitting the people. We're not waking up the people.
So how do you wake them up?
By doing multiple city press tour, baby. You know what it is.
That's how you make the new fan. You know, you got to keep it relevant. You got to stay in their faces, you know. And these guys, they got such a wide reach that they could bring a lot of new boxing fans, a lot of new younger people. And, you know, that's how you make the next superstar.
Yo, so who's your brother fighting?
Pitbull, maybe.
Maybe when?
Hopefully May, June. My brother just, I was waiting to say anything about it. He just had an interview and he said something about it the other day. So I was like, I figure I can say something now.
So he's on the Earl. He's on the Earl pay-per-view.
Hopefully.
That's a good look. That's a good look. Let me text somebody about that. See what we.
Yeah, and the only reason I'm saying something about it is because, like I said, I heard him say something about it in an interview. But he actually had a lot of offers. People turned him. He sent him offers, and then we're like, maybe not. Because my brother been hungry for a fight. Giovanni.
Yo, you breaking up?
Oh, my bad. Anyway, yeah, Gio Cabrera.
What is up with you? Every time you say his name, we lose you. You on a Bluetooth or something?
Nah. Oh, yeah, I got my headphones in. I thought y'all be able to hear me better.
We do, but just every now and then it goes away.
My bad. Anyway, El Cabrón Cabrera coming for these lightweights. Did y'all see him fight Gabriel?
Who? Gabriel?
Rene Tellez Gabriel.
Man, you breaking up, bro. I don't know what the fuck is up with your frequency.
Hello?
Yeah, you there now?
My bad, y'all. I said, did y'all see Cabrera fight Garron? Rene Tellez Garron, the one who knocked out Carlos Valderas?
No.
That's actually one of Pitbull Cruz's sparring partners. They got a very similar style and height, and my brother outboxed him, so I feel like, he'll be able to outbox Pitbull, even though he is a tough challenge, and you never know.
All right, I'm about to see
Well,
what
we'll
they
keep an
tell
eye
me.
out, champ. Definitely keep an eye out, see what he got cooking, and see what happens.
So you said May, June?
What y'all rate him if he beats Pitbull?
May, June? What? He at the top. He at the top of the food chain. Everybody wanted Pitbull versus Shakur, but you said May, June or June?
May or June. It's not confirmed yet.
That's a good fight, man. I hope he gets that.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate y'all.
Then I gotta really respect you and him, because you've been talking about him for a minute. If he could get that win, I know he gonna be the underdog in that fight. Pitbull is a darling out here. People love that motherfucker.
Oh no, definitely. And you know what? I mean, he is a great challenge, but everybody knows that Gervonta is the ultimate challenge. He don't compare to Gervonta, so Gervonta #1 at lightweight. We all respect that. That's my brother's dream fight, actually, a Gervonta fight, because he knows that that's the highest you could get at 135.
I mean, if he stopped Pitbull, all he gotta do is look into the mic and say, "Tank, I did what you couldn't do."
Hey, and like I said, I sent a super chat about the list of fighters that had signed contracts, and then,
So you saying Zepeda got a contract, Keyshawn Davis got a contract, Cambosos, Duarte, all ducked el cabrón. Pitbull, the only one to say yes. So you got to make this make sense. You gave me 3 or 2 top ranked names and one dude that's probably, options with top rank, and Zepeda, Keyshawn, and Camboso. So if Giovanni,
they all were like in talks to fight my brother, but just all of it kind of fell through.
But when? Because remember, Giovanni got let go from top rank. So are you saying that even after they let him go, they offered him the Keyshawn fight, and Keyshawn had to say yes?
Yes.
So you saying that he was offered to fight Keyshawn once? What was it? The guy to go pulled out before or after?
I think it was right around Go was pulling out, because I was reading around that Keyshawn was looking for a new opponent, and then I heard about it, and I was like, oh shit.
So you saying it was in the last month, right?
We actually got all these. Go ahead.
No, I was asking. So that was in the last month or so, right? Because that just happened.
Yeah.
That was
no, brother. Like I said, he's been hungry for a fight, and it's so hard to get a southpaw a fight. I'm not saying anybody's ducking, but I mean, you guys know it's hard to get a southpaw fight. And he's just happy he finally got something going, and can't wait to perform at the highest level in front of people. Hopefully,
that's a high ranking, man. That's a high ranking because Pitbull was in an eliminator with Shakur if he would have took it. So that's a high WBC rank. I think Pitbull's like #1 or 2.
It's easy to see that a lot of people would think my brother would be a much easier fight than Shakur. Let's be honest. I think that's what Pitbull thought as well. But I think he knows he'll eventually have to deal with Shakur later, so this guy would give him a good look. What y'all think about that?
Pitbull? What? I told you, I love that fight.
He's a tough guy. I know. I'm so excited, man. I can't wait to see it.
All right, Sam. We do appreciate you, though. Keep us posted if you hear anything.
Like and subscribe.
Let's go. But definitely like and subscribe. We are trying to reach that next goal of 166,000. And just want to remind everybody, we getting plenty of footage in the field. Shout out to Bama Bo, been helping out since Nes been gone, and You know, we got a lot of shit up there. Shout out to Canna as well. So some
Yeah, so
Nico
I'm being
Ali, True to
told
Carrington. Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
being told that there was an offer for the Pitbull fight. I don't know if that's happening or not, but in terms of Keyshawn, Cabrera was offered the Keyshawn fight. It didn't make sense to them because they had other offers, which is obviously the Pitbull fight. So, yeah, it ain't the way Giovanni's brother says it. You know, I knew Keyshawn ain't turned him down. Ron Boy Fresh, what up? They said Keyshawn ain't make sense for them right now.
Hey, Slim.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be putting smut on my name like that, man. You ain't let me. I really didn't finish saying what I was saying. I was like hedge everything with the Brandon by decision. But yes, I had to double back, and I did another 3-leg parlay with Angel winning by stoppage. I couldn't. I did do that. So you ain't get that until.
So you a CYP motherfuckers, what you is. You a CYP motherfucker. I'm gonna make my money, and I'm gonna tell y'all different. And then when I finally make it, then I'm gonna double back and be like, no, really, I bet. See, I made money without y'all. I just ain't put y'all on because I ain't a good person.
Yeah, I say, yeah. I please don't put me in the same breath as CYP though. But yeah, it's somewhat like that. I just didn't. Sometimes you know how this shit goes. Sometimes you got to rethink some things, and I had to go back with Angel for the stoppage. I did throw him in there. Hurt fucked me up, but yes, I did bet on Goucher. Goucher saved me a lot of money on my round robins. Danny was
knockout like we told you to.
Yeah, he did. If you want proof, I fucking send you my goddamn bet slip. Yes, Goucher saved me on my round robin.
I just wanted to see. I just wanted you to see how we don't hold nothing back from you. That's all.
Yeah. No. But it had nothing to do with. I had nothing. I didn't. It had nothing. I just bet on that.
I'm giving you a hard time.
Yeah, I got you, but I still gotta catch up with y'all. It's just that timing. It's all about timing. So I just had to clear that up. Good, yeah, Ness. I did fuck the money up on that part because it was a plus 600 for that 3-leg I gave y'all, and then I had another 3-leg that was only like a plus 480. And that's with Angel doing the stoppage and Goucher getting the stoppage. So let me clear my shit up. And fuck Kansas and fuck North Carolina. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm out, Mo. Hold on.
You bet against Duke, you motherfucker.
Them motherfuckers fuck my parlay up.
Duke, you motherfucker. You thought they would pull it off in Chapel Hill,
motherfucker? Yeah, we were at home. My Heels was at home, and then Kansas fucked it up with Texas. Man, shit was just fucked up, man. These motherfuckers be watching. But yeah. But you see that young Angel Farrow get busy though. I thought that Argentina was going to take him to the limit. But good shit. Good ass shit. Special shout outs to Brandon Figueroa and Goucher for at least helping me get that bread. All right.
Yo, before you go, R. Hayes says he remembers your call clearly, and he said that you said, dude, there was no way dude would get stopped.
Huh?
They saying that you said there was no way.
Yeah, on a call, you was like this. Go Angel Fierro by decision. Ain't no way he getting stopped.
Yeah, I did. No, I said that, and then I said I thought about it. I went back and I was like, you know what? Let me get this Angel by stoppage, and I did another 3-leg. I did. Yeah, that's what I said. I did.
It's all right because I did the same thing. I did.
Yeah, you gotta do that sometimes. You gotta rethink something.
I added a bet.
Go ahead.
I added a bet for this week with last week's Brandon Figgy by decision, so I'm already up.
Right, but I did say Brandon by Fig. I don't know if y'all got that. I did say Brandon hedge everything by Brandon by decision. I did say that.
Yeah, you said Brandon decision for sure, but.
Yeah, I did hedge. I said hedge it with Brandon.
I even said on my own betting show, I was like, yo, I don't know Angel Fierro at all, but I'm gonna go with Ron Boy Fresh's recommend. I never heard him.
Nah, you know Angel Slim. You seen Angel fight before, Slim. You had to. But Angel a problem. He should call mandatory next year. Don't worry about it. You'll see him. It's gonna be a big fight.
I don't know that.
He's gonna be Shakur mandatory, and Shakur gonna take care of him. But I'm just saying. Fierro up there. He gonna end up being Shakur mandatory in 135. Book it.
What?
That's all. Hey, you'll see. Book it. Angel getting up in the rankings. Mo, I told you this a few months ago. Watch out for Angel Farrell. But I'm out, Slim. But
All
I
right.
gotta catch up with y'all on that.
I don't even see him in the WBO. Which is he not with Top Rank? Who he with?
No, he with Matchroom. He with Matchroom.
Oh,
But he going up in the
so he in the
Don't worry.
IBO. He in the IBO.
Yeah. So you see how that's gonna play out. That's what I'm saying. You'll see. He will be a mandatory for Shakur next year.
I don't know about Shakur because he ain't in them WBO.
Yeah,
rankings.
Shakur gonna be the WBO champion probably at the end of the year.
That's what I'm saying. But your man's is not even in the top 15, unless I'm blind. Oh shit, he number 5. You right, he 5.
Oh, I'm telling you, listen to your man, Slim. Listen to me. So now you see where I'm going with this, right? He will be Shakur mandatory next year. All right, that's all I'm telling you. Just stay tuned. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. Shakur won't take care of business, but Angel can fight. So keep an eye out for young. But I'm out, Mo. Y'all got it.
All right, CYP.
Say y'all got it.
Yo.
What up?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I ain't even mad at you, Danny. It's all good. Because Danny know, low key, Danny know what my betting like. He know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, did anybody
ain't no low key, brother? I give you your props. You a bad motor scooter. I give you your props. You know, I just misunderstood.
Yeah,
I thought we was friends. That was all.
Listen. I tell people all day, if you want to get down with me, hit the CYP Athletes Instagram DM. Tell me what's up with the betting. You know what I'm saying? We can start somewhere. I did pick John Jones, not just to win, but first round submission. I put that down. I just be seeing things that other people don't see, man. It might be because of my expertise.
Specifically?
Yes, first round submission. That's what I picked. I put it on my Instagram page too, people to see the receipt. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't
knew
be
you
lying.
sent me some. I just couldn't remember. But go ahead.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm making a little bit of money, but that's what I do on the side for fun. You know what I'm saying? But I just technical. You know me, I study shit. I don't even get to talk unless I didn't study at least about an hour, 2 days, 3 days. I'm a studier, man. Fuck all that. I don't like being wrong. Fuck that shit. I don't like losing debates. I don't like being wrong. None of that.
1100 CYP won on that John Jones by submission in the first round.
Yep. I figured that because
I'm curious. Did you see that before or after you saw it? Because you saw Drake bet like $250,000 on John Jones by submission. Not in the first, but by submission.
Damn, didn't he just lose 400,000?
He made that shit back. He up $1 million from last week. He lost 400. He bet 500 this weekend. He lost one of them because he bet him money line and then he bet him by knockout and then he bet him by submission. So he lost the knockout pick, but even after all that, he's still up $1 million.
All right. Listen. This is what I'm gonna give a little information. What I could do for people if they hit me up, I pick my underdogs. I pick my underdogs. I have a list of them, and I use those underdogs, each one of them, to match them with super favorites. Right? If you could do that and pick the right one, you can make $78 a day, just off $5, $10. So you ain't really losing much money, but your option to make money is high. You collect at the end of the week. Look how much money you made. End of the month, look how much money you made. You got your car notes. You got some of y'all got rent. Some of y'all don't pay nothing but $1,000. It all depends. So I'm in the long game, but I'm smart on the people I pick that should win. And I'm like 70% on picking my underdogs. So that's a very high percentage for anybody who bets. I just study them. There's certain tricks that I've learned and they seem to be working for me. So ain't bragging. It's just telling y'all can make money too. Secondly, what is dude named Newton? The dude who just called. What's his name?
Ness.
Oh, you talking about Ron Boy?
Ron Boy. Listen, you say don't put you in the same category as me ever, man. Honestly, they made a mistake because putting you in the same category as me means you legit, means you real as they come, means you should be caller of the year. It means that you one of the most popular motherfuckers ever graced the stage of TVV. You ain't none of that shit. So I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm mad at you for thinking that they were trying to compare you to me. You can't be compared to C, and we all know why, because you ain't on your purpose, partner. So understand that. The C, the Y, the P stands for claim your position. You ain't claimed shit over here. Matter of fact, I don't like you because you be laughing at your own jokes way too much. You do that shit at the end of every call. You do that shit every time.
You
It's super
do
fucking
that
annoying.
too.
But
You
but
funny
you
as
but you
hell.
laugh too. But you laugh too. You see how you just laughed? You see the
Yeah,
difference? None of
bro,
y'all
but how
laugh.
you
None of y'all laugh with him.
But how you
None of
gonna be
y'all laugh
mad
with him.
at him for doing what you do?
Because nobody else laughs. Because nobody else laughs. That's the problem. If you the only nigga laughing, that shit weird. That's why I say it's weird. Y'all niggas laughing at my jokes. And I said, why can't I be entertained by me? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, get your calls up. You ain't up there with me, C-Dub, J-Max, Stone Bone, Stainless. You ain't one of us yet. Maybe one day you'll get into that fraternity. But right now, you ain't nothing but a nah. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna be respectful, Salon. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not up there yet. Get your cars up, get your bars up, and get your picks better. Cause you damn sure ain't picking like me. Anyway, again, if y'all really want to make some slow money and y'all got patience and shit, holla at me. That's the last time I'm gonna offer this shit. Other than that, don't fucking complain if you ain't fucking winning your bets. Don't complain. CYP out.
All right, champ.
right.
Appreciate the call.
Man, that was funny. C-Dub, what up? C-Dub.
Yo, how are you?
Straight.
Straight. That's what's up, man. Shout out CYP, man. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. You know, TBV salute. Man, Ness and everyone with them, man. You know, I was with y'all, man. You know, milk used to be 5 cents. You know, gas used to be 99 cents, Danny. You remember that? You remember?
No, not 99 cent. Hell no. Gas 99 cent.
Gas is only $3 over here, man. So we
You
ain't too
remember? You
far
remember?
from
It used to be
99
99
cent.
cents, man.
We ain't
It
too
used to,
far from 99 cent. Gas goes up and down. Boxing don't do
Nah, I
that.
ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been driving for a minute and bro, I don't remember ever seeing gas that low ever. Like
Well, I guess I'm giving my age away, man. It used to be 99 cent, man, together, man. But this
yeah, maybe
this
like in
may
the
be the new
80s or
norm,
90s.
man. Like COVID, like Danny mentioned, like Ness, you know, COVID changed the world, man. So for promotion, this may be the major part that affected in boxing. You know, boxing not jumping out the gym anymore, but they can still do the fade away from the post. You know what I'm saying? Big fights, mega fights used to be 10, 12-week announcements. Look at it. This is 8 weeks.
Here go another condition, motherfucker,
Look
trying to
at
tell
it. It
you
was
to
it
be
was 8 weeks.
conditioned.
Hey man, you just may be silly or delusional
Yo,
and not
here
noticing that
goes
this may be
another
the new norm.
condition, motherfucker,
Like
telling you
we'll
to
see, we'll
fall in
see.
line.
Hold on, let me get this call
That's
off. So
what you
we'll
telling
see if
us.
when you know PBC leading the pack, running shit. But when they have a comparison, when somebody else another make a fight, let's see if there's going to be a 5-city tour. Let's see, and then we'll see who delusional or who silly. Because if you're just still waiting on milk to be 5
Bruh,
cents,
let me ask
or
you
you
something.
still
Let me ask
or
you
you
something,
still
cause
waiting on
you put it,
gas to be 99 cents, it ain't happening.
you
It
basically
ain't
putting
happening
the
no more. It
unattainable
ain't happening no
metaphor
more.
together. You do understand that, right? You talking about
It
let's
ain't.
see another entity do a super pay-per-view that's gonna need a multiple city press tour. Now you name that for me. Who Matchroom got on their own side where they could do a multiple city press tour, and who Top Rank got on their own side? It's always gonna have to be cross promotion. That's when the
It
biggest
don't.
fights
No,
get
no, no.
made.
It don't. It don't. Canelo and Bivol could be the zone.
Man, that shit ain't big. That shit
Right,
wasn't big the
right,
first time.
right. See how
No.
you tripping over yourself? Don't get.
No.
Hey, you
You
don't. You
ain't
don't have to
hearing me?
yell,
Is your
man. Because
mic
a lot of us
on?
in the room
Is
don't
your
be. We
mic
gonna be right.
on?
We could be.
Yo,
We could
is
be
your
right
mic
here, man. We could be
is
right here. But yeah,
is your
yeah. I
mic
just gave
on?
you
You
one.
hear me?
I just gave you one. I just gave you one though. Usyk, Fury. That's another one. That's
All right,
another
man.
one.
All right.
So yeah, man. Yeah, man. We'll see. Let's see who's gonna be delusional or who's silly, Mo. You know, just because you loud or you say Mo or something, don't make you. You know, this shit still could be silly, as you know, like the pics that be coming out of people's mouth. But yeah, man, don't listen to everybody picks. You know what I'm saying? This shit could be kind of iffy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had picked John Jones to stop him inside the distance. I would tell anybody that'll listen. You know, he gonna take him to the ground early and often and stop this guy. So yeah, man. But let's see though, Ness. Let's see. I'm with Danny on this. COVID just changed shit. I was with y'all. I was like, remember, I was calling in saying the Tank and Ryan, if it ain't announced in 10 weeks, 12 weeks, it's not happening. I had to change that. It's announced in 8 weeks. It may be happening, it may not. I'm still waiting on the ticket sales. But we're gonna keep that on the low. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button, it's free.
I don't know how he using Bivol Canelo as a super fight. So now a dude is in, he becomes some sort of superstar when he didn't bubble like Andy. Andy beat AJ and bubbled into a superstar. Bivol beat Canelo and nothing changed. Nothing changed. How all of a sudden, because you beat Canelo, your rematch is a super fight? Man, get the fuck out of here. And Usyk Fury, that shit ain't made because don't nobody care. Nobody's talking about that. Tank and Ryan, we followed every motherfucking contract dispute to the T. Don't nobody know what's the hold up with Fury Usyk, and don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody care. We ain't do not one show about foreign money. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care that Saudi was interested. They don't even look interested. You want us to be interested. Get the fuck out of here comparing Usyk and Fury to Ryan and Tank. You can't compare none of them fights. None of them dudes. The only super fight, as I said it out loud, the only super fight that they got in-house on Matchroom is Berlanga and Canelo. And yes, it deserves 4 to 5 cities. Easy. 4 to 5 cities, easy. You got to do Puerto Rico. You got to do New York. You got to do LA. You got to do Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you could squeeze in an international.
The last Showtime pay-per-view that had more than 2 city press tour for it was Mayweather McGregor. So not even none
So
of
what
the
about a
Spence
regular
ones.
one? No regular ones? Because that's like, man, you know, that's like fucking Mayweather McGregor, man.
Right, brother. So I'm talking Wilder Fury didn't have more than the 2 cities. Canelo Plant didn't have more than the 2 cities. Paul Woodley, Paul Mayweather, anything with Spence didn't have more than 2 cities.
Sad.
Like,
sad.
So in the last 7 years, really in the last, honestly, probably like 10 years, there's probably only been like 2 fights with more than 2 cities.
And them 2 fights always generated more than $1 million. The ones that did 2 cities didn't generate more than $1 million.
I mean,
off top, bruh. None of them shits generated more than $1 million, but when they do more than 2, they generate more than $1 million. But whatever, man. Not what? Which one? Which one we
don't
missing?
want to say it.
Which one we missing?
It's an anomaly.
Which one we missing? Which one we missing?
Mayweather Pac, bro.
How many? That did more than 4 million, but that had 0 press tour. You mean? Yeah, you know. Yeah, I mean, but you know how that one is, bro. Come on, man. No fight is as big as that. Like, remember Mayweather? They took Mayweather face and put it on a KFC bucket. They called him Chicken Mayweather. Like, we've never seen that. We don't see that, like, with Earl and Crawford or Ryan and Tank. Like, bruh, I mean, there was so much drama. Pacquiao was allegedly afraid of needles but had tattoos.
Yo, you
Shit
remember?
was insane.
You remember how
there was a
ESPN
defamation
would do those
lawsuit.
commercials with Floyd.
Defamation lawsuit that both Floyds had to pay out.
They had like the heavy bag in the copy room, and like he walk in and like Floyd just like hitting his face on the heavy bag and shit.
Nah, I don't watch ESPN.
You ain't never seen that commercial?
Nah.
Yo, so you remember how like he was on Sports Center with Brian Kenny, and then he's like they got into it and shit.
Yeah.
So after that, ESPN films a commercial with Floyd. They put a heavy bag in the copy machine room, and Brian Kenny walks in, and his face is just plastered all over this heavy bag. And he's like, Floyd, you all right? He's like, yeah, I'm all right. How are you? And then they turn it, and you just see him like smashing his face on the heavy bag and shit. I'm just curious. This was before the Top Ring deal with ESPN. Where are all these commercials?
No, that's the thing. There hasn't been people to transcend like Floyd. Like, Tank is a superstar, but he ain't the personality that Floyd is. Floyd was a personality. He was a character. You know what I'm saying? What was that when he went to the UK? Didn't he go to the UK to promote the Hatton fight?
Yeah, for Ricky Hatton. He was in Manchester.
And he all like dancing and shit to them, booing him. He's dancing like, bro, he's a personality. He knew what he was doing. These dudes, even though he told them Follow my green print. They still don't want to follow. Sean Garcia, what up?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yo, so about the Allegiant Stadium, I think Stephen A. Spinoza said that one of the big hurdles is that there's no jumbotron in the middle of the arena. So like the people are going to be they're going to have to be looking through the sides, watching the TV on the side if they at the arena. So there's no jumbotron.
I mean,
so that was one of the big
bro,
hurdles.
it ain't no jumbotron at fucking at MGM Grand. Why the fuck do that matter? They didn't never stop
There's
putting fights
40,000.
on in there.
There's 60. Yeah, but there's 60,000 in the Allegiant. The people in the nosebleeds, what are they gonna be watching?
The fucking 60-foot, 100-foot screen that they got. What the fuck? I don't know how big that shit is. That shit
sides, huge. On the sides of the arena, it's not in the middle. Like in Dallas.
Okay, again, other arenas ain't got it in the middle, champ. I don't see that being an issue.
Well, I mean, that's what he's saying. Espinoza said, so it obviously was an issue to them. Or an excuse.
But listen, I think everyone forgot. It all comes back to Ryan Garcia. Just like Oscar tweeted a long time ago, when it's all gonna come back to Ryan Garcia. They saying they're gonna promote this on TikTok. Is that what they said, Nas? It's all coming back full circle. All coming back full circle. Not only that.
Well, Tank's on TikTok too, bro. I follow Tank on TikTok.
He a TikTok star now? Okay.
I mean, he been on there. He drops a lot. I told Danny this before. I don't know why people don't know, but he drops a lot of workout footage on his TikTok. Like
he's with the program. Okay, I see.
No, but it's not since now. He been doing that. I don't know how long it's been open, but I've been following for a couple fights on TikTok now, and that's where he put most of his workout footage. That's how you know he working.
So listen, I know how everyone says Golden Boy's the laughing stock. You know, Ryan needs to get out of Golden Boy, but y'all must have forgot Ryan's also signed with WME, and y'all must have forgot Ryan has a bigger pull outside of boxing. So not only is Ryan the face and name of WME management, he's also the face and name of Gatorade, which is also the name and face of Dior. Like, come on, man, Ryan got too much pull outside of boxing.
So it's doing $1 million. It's doing $1 million then. Let's get to the nitty gritty.
I think Steven Espinoza realized. I think Steven Espinoza realized Gervonta's capped out at 200K. He's not pulling more than 200. He's capped.
Wait. That's a false statement.
What you mean?
Because just look at the facts. Gennady was doing 170 with Daniel Jacobs, had a great story, cancer patient, survivor, all that shit. 170. He did Lemieux, international star from Canada, knockout puncher, 170. It takes the right dance partner for you to do the right numbers. Same thing with Wilder. Wilder did 275 with Luis Ortiz. You know what I mean? It took Fury to get to the 800s. You know what I mean? So it's dance partner. You can't just say a dude capped out. No. That's not how it works. It's dance partner.
So what you just said basically made my point. Ryan's the bigger pull outside of boxing. Ryan don't need boxing. He's a bigger pull out of boxing. So Ryan's gonna make his biggest payday. Not only he's gonna make it, he's gonna give Tank his biggest payday, and then he's also gonna break. They doing 800K easily.
Not so you just dropped 200,000 because you did say $1 million a few seconds ago.
Well, $1 million. They could do $1 million with the right promotion, which I don't.
Well, we know it's not the right promotion. They decided to do new age promotion on TikTok.
Yeah, because Ryan's that big of a star. When he posts, he gets probably over 1 million engagement in the first hour. That's just what it is.
I hope they engage enough to buy them pay-per-views, man.
Here's a stat for you. Gervonta tweeted when the deal broke out, when they say it was official. Gervonta tweeted an hour before Ryan did, and Ryan doubled his engagement. Go look up the Twitter posters. He doubled his engagement, and Gervonta tweeted out an hour before.
I hear you. So I hope he brings pay-per-view buys.
Hold on. No, I didn't hear you. What's the statistical fact behind that?
Okay, so the engagement on Gervonta's post where he said it's official.
No, I heard what you said that he said. that doesn't show any statistical facts behind it.
What you mean? It tells you right there the engagement.
I'm saying okay. I'm saying the next. I'm saying you a bitch. What facts do I have to show that you a bitch? Just because I say you a bitch, you saying that that his word is standing for something. I'm just saying that don't show nothing, champ. That's all. He just saying it's a tweet. That's not a stat. That's not a fact.
No, he said the tweet itself analytics.
Yeah, the tweet itself got analytics now.
So you saying you was basing it off the analytics on the tweet, not what he said on the tweet.
Yeah, just the analytics on the tweet. He's saying they both tweeted the same. He's saying they both. Hear me out.
Go ahead.
Hear me out. He's saying they both tweeted the same thing. One tweeted it an hour earlier and got less engagement and views than Ryan, who tweeted it an hour after and got more engagement and views.
Oh, see, I heard him say that Tank tweeted that posting the Ryan shit got him double the engagement.
Nah, hell no. What the fuck? Nah. He's saying Tank and Ryan tweeted the same thing. Tank tweeted it an hour earlier, and Ryan got double the engagement. But, all right, Sean, thanks for calling in. King born in Brooklyn, what up?
Yo, y'all hear me, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Listen, man, listen. Let me tell y'all, son, everybody know I love my TVV comrades. Everybody know I love my TVV live chat comrades. Let's get to the shit, man. I got 3 observations. Yo, that fight with Brandon Figueroa and goddamn Masego, yo, they tried to rob Brandon. They tried to rob Figs. That man hit the fucking gloves hit, knees hit. I'm glad justice prevailed in boxing. You heard? And goddamn Juan Armando Resendez, I call him Jaw. You know me, Jar Binks. And I call Jared Hurd Ja Rule and shit. Reason why I call him Ja Rule, he was the man, now he not the man. I don't know what he gonna do. He had a great career. Maybe he could be a gatekeeper. But listen, Tank and Ryan is real. I'm happy about it. This is what boxing need, because we got to weed out the bullshit, y'all. Facts. We got to weed out the bullshit. The reason why I say that is because one thing you could say about Ryan, everybody know I'm a super Ryan Garcia hater. And I'm a super Tank is my man, right? Tankomaniacs unite. One thing I can say about Ryan, he said, fuck that. This the best. I want to fight the best. Fuck all of him and their harm. That bullshit is bullshit. Yeah, all y'all Boots fans, what's up with your man? Your man didn't want to fight Bud. Why? Why all the lies and cap for, man? You know what I mean? Nobody talking about that. Talking about the promotion, oh, he wasn't on Showtime and all this bullshit. Your man didn't want to fight Bud. And we know goddamn well in June, we getting Bud and Aaron.
Let me ask you something.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you something, because I didn't bother to do the research. I didn't want to even text Bozy this bullshit. But everybody's getting so upset. Did anything come out to say that Jerron Boots Ennis wasn't signed to Showtime? Because you do understand his father could say, we loyal to Espinoza, we loyal to Showtime. That's just words. If you got a contract with Showtime, Black Prom still got to deal with Showtime. You're not allowed to just leave Showtime just because Black Prom or Terrence Crawford calls you. That's not how it works.
Contracts. It's more business than boxing now. Everybody know that.
All right, then, so why are people making videos talking about Boots duck Crawford and he got it all? Like, he didn't get no offer. You got to go talk to Espinoza. He got to give him clearance.
That's the narrative, yo.
That's not the narrative. It's the truth. It's not the narrative. It's the truth. Why Jamal Charlo couldn't fight Andre then? Because he had a contract. Why Tank? This fight is on Showtime, and the rematch would be in control of DAZN and Golden Boy. Because Tank is the fucking A-side and got to deal with Showtime, and they built them up. Like, people just want to make videos calling people ducks, man. That shit is weird.
You know boxing is digital Hollywood now. You know that. That shit digital Hollywood. And I'm going to keep it real. Everybody in live chat listening. Let's be real. Let's say if you was a boxer, right? And somebody's going to offer you more money and you could get 3 belts. You wouldn't fight that man? See, now we know why everybody want to fight Errol. Now we know why Virgil, Thurman, everybody want to fight Errol because you're going to get more money and you got a chance to get 3 belts. If you fight Bud, you get in 1 belt. Even though, you know, you're going to get that thing, you're going to get that feather in your cap talking about, you know, you be the ex-undisputed, you know, guy that was undisputed, but let's be real. Think like a boxer. Don't think like a fan no more. I think like a boxer now. Fuck all that. If I'm a boxer, I'm going for the dude who got the 3 belts and gonna give me more money. No disrespect. We gotta keep it real. Digital Hollywood signing off. Love y'all, love y'all. Peace.
All right, all right. Brandon in Cincinnati, what up? All right, looks like we lost him in the meantime. Let me get to some of these super chats.
Yo.
Oh, what up, Brandon?
What's that word, my boy?
Chilling, chilling, man. Another day in paradise.
What's up, Danny? How you feeling, brother?
You got the day off or something? You sound
Man,
real
I'm
clear.
blessed.
Yeah, man, I'm about to go to the park and get a little jog in. We got a 70-degree day here in
Bruh,
Cincinnati, so
I already put
I have to
in.
go jog.
I already
Jog
put
and clear
in
my head a little bit.
3.5 miles this morning before the show. This Florida life is
Wow.
beautiful.
I'm about to go run a quick 3.5 myself.
Get it.
How long it take? You ran it out. You got road work or you did it like on a
Nah,
treadmill or some shit?
road work, bro. I ain't come to Florida
How
not to
long?
enjoy it. I can't tell you my time, man. I'm an old man. What you want to know my time for?
42 minutes. He sent it to me. 42 minutes.
It ain't taking no 42. Hell no.
I'm doing 12-minute miles with my girl. I'm motivating my girl. I'm not trying to be a Hussein Bolt. I'm out here with my girl pounding the pavement. Matter of fact, you just remind me, I got a post on my story, me and my lady. I'm going to be the new Luther Freeman. I'm going to turn into Kathy Drake. And I told her she got to listen to me. And we going to get this shit right. If she listen to me, I'm a shaper. I'm telling you.
No, Ness has not moved back to Florida. He just on vacation.
I'm not on vacation. I'm working twice a day. I don't know what y'all talking about. Vegas is cold right now. And I'm like, yo, I'm out, man. Can't use the pool in Vegas. Water freezing. It's windstorms. And since I left, it's been raining. Vegas is crazy. It's the desert. It's not supposed to rain, Brandon. I don't know what's going on over there. I had to go. I got to go.
Yeah. I would never leave Florida personally if I was down there, but that's just me.
I
But
mean,
as
you
far
know,
as
the
topic,
studio, man, opportunity, man. What could I do? I had to.
I know. You had to chase the dream, chase the bag. I can dig it.
He know it was the right move. He ain't never been as big as he is now.
No, and Vegas, I told them that yesterday. You wasn't on for the Sunday show because you take off.
No, that's not true. I asked you 4 p.m. and you never replied.
Man,
you
look at your
ignored
messages,
me.
man. Look at your messages.
Brother, and I asked you 4 p.m. and you was like, what's the hill that Shushu and Michaela were running at because I want to be like them. So I sent you
whatever. I
sent
you links and everything, man. Whatever,
when
man.
I asked you 7 p.m., yeah, bro, you sent it like an hour and a half after the start time.
Hey, let me cook on this topic real quick. As far as Tank and Ryan go, I agree with you, Ness. I would like.
Damn, how you gonna lose yourself now? We lost you, Brandon. Where you at? He must have got a call.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah. As far as the topic, as far as Tank and Ryan, I agree with you, Ness. I would like to see the old school multi-city press tour because it's always been shown to work. When Floyd did it, it was successful. I think I read somewhere Leonard and Hagler did 12 cities in 2 weeks. 12 cities in 2 weeks. And you know what kind of, that's an all-time great fight. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, in my opinion, especially when up until this fight, everybody was saying Ryan and his social media following don't generate views and don't generate buys and don't generate money, but now we using social media to sell this fight. Like, which one is it? Does it not generate money or does it generate money? So yeah, I would like to see the old school press tour, them getting in each other's face, talks and shit,
I
push each
mean, I
other.
just think he ain't had the opportunity to show that it can do money. Like at the end of the day, yeah, he sold
But
tickets. It was just his gate was so much smaller than what Tank would be doing. You know, he ain't been on pay-per-view yet. So it's like we can't take his social media following for low because we got people with way bigger social media followings that still ain't doing millions of pay-per-view numbers. So we just gotta see what he does when he does get put on that stage.
okay, so now we get to see. Now we get to see that. That's dope. That's dope. And as far as what Kane Braun was talking about, I'm not gonna call Boots a duck. I'm not gonna call Bozy and
You
his name a
can't.
duck.
How
I
can
don't think
you?
that's the. You can't. But this is the thing. When you get on YouTube a few months ago, when the David Avenesian fight was announced, you had all these dick sucking YouTubers on there talking about why they didn't call Boots for that fight. You know, niggas be making up little propaganda videos for profit to feed their family and shit. And that was the narrative they was spinning. Like, why they ain't call up Boots instead of Avenesian for that fight? Why they ain't hit up Boots? Boots want the smoke. And now that Bozy admitted that
Bruh.
BLK reached out, that whole narrative that these niggas was pitching in December get debunked. So I don't think nobody calling Boots a duck. It's just really about these fucking YouTube niggas that be just capping, don't be know what the fuck they talking about, just making videos, hating on Bud to feed their kids and shit. I think that's what it is more so than niggas mad at Bozy and Boots. Niggas know if you sign to Showtime, you can't just up and leave when you feel like it. Shit, he kind of probably just signed a deal. He ain't leaving Showtime no time soon. They invested. So that ain't no knock to him. It's just really these weirdo YouTube niggas that hate on Bud all the fucking time. They need to get a fucking life. But other than that, that's just my take on it. But yeah, I would rather see a multi-city press tour, the 24/7 and all that shit. But if they think they can do a million views promoting on TikTok and Instagram, I'm all for it. I guess I'm about it shit regardless. It's the biggest fight in boxing. But I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'm about to hit this trail. Y'all take it easy. Love y'all.
All
Protect
right,
your mental health.
CYP $5 super chat says bump Kathy and Luther, beat Carlos and Keisha. Baby
I
4 months ago and at 132 now.
I actually just started following him not too long ago, but I don't know. You know how Instagram is. They like it ain't send me nothing yet. You know, like I'm always seeing Luther and Kathy. So much so I stopped liking this shit because it's like, bro, you know, it's like all you know. But yeah, we taking tips from everybody, bro. We just trying
Yo,
to be
yeah, for
great.
those I see the chat, I ain't ignoring you. I feel
We
like
got a lot
John
of super
Jones
chats
been
to get to, man.
I feel like John Jones been a goat. You know, he just couldn't stay his ass out of trouble, but it was impressive what the fuck he did at heavyweight Saturday night.
Yo,
And
but why he weighed 250 and the last time he fought what in 2021 some shit came on my Instagram. He like in 2021 my man was like 205 chiseled up. And for
yeah, cause
yesterday's fight he was
205
250.
205 is light heavyweight for the UFC. So anything north of 205 is heavyweight. So he wanted to build into a heavyweight. He knew
Yeah,
everybody he'd be fight.
but 250, like he looking a little pudgy. But we got a 2-month members only contender. Boxing pound for pound, Jack. Shout out for being a contender for the last 2 months. I do recommend you move up to championship level and win your money back. Your $15 will be earned back. Look, Danny gave everybody the pick of the century. I swear, we got to really write that down. Like, because when it comes to picking knockouts, it's easy to pick a puncher to get the knockout. Like you picked a non-puncher to get the knockout. So you could have made your money back off that. That being said, he said, shout out to Ness. He the OG of the YouTube boxing scene. Hands up emoji. I don't know about OG. That would be Ellie Setback for sure. He been on boxing YouTube for a minute. And, I'm a podcaster, man. We do our shit for 3-4 hours. We love podcasting. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to that next goal of 166,000. Right now, we on 165,224. And a lot of that is because of all the hard work that Danny's doing. If you want to check out all the training footage, running footage, bag footage, interviews with Shakur Stevenson, Shushu Carrington, Nico Ali Walsh, with Jared Anderson, Cashflow Diaz. I mean, bro, he got the gym on Smash showing you things you never seen before. So head on over to YouTube.com.
Lightweight? This ain't no lightweight. This a heavyweight.
Yeah, Lomachenko's there too. That thing got repurposed so much on Twitter. At least some of these people are tagging like, oh, via the boxing voice. But like, bro, I seen everybody use that clip, like, and it's all over. Even IFL used the info without tagging us. They didn't use the video, but they like, the fight is official. Loma said this, whatever. Shout out to Rob, who was like, who's your source? Yeah, man. But let me get to some of these super chats, and I'm going to go back to these phone lines. So you know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, you can also join us on Discord. Just go ahead and request to speak. Same thing on Twitter Spaces. Looks like we got the Axiom that says, will they jump the pay-per-view price to 100 for this one? They better not. They better not. They better not. For real. There's nothing that can make this worth 100. No undercard. Don't nobody tell me none of that shit. Fred Robin.
So I'm just curious, and I'm with you. I 100% agree.
He about to play devil's advocate, y'all.
No, I'm not.
I see you.
I didn't know you during this time frame, so I just want to know, what was your thoughts when Mayweather Pacquiao 8 years ago was announced at $100?
Yeah, but again, like you.
No, bro. I'm not. I'm serious.
No. I'm giving you an answer.
I'm giving you
an answer. Like you, I was conditioned, but unlike you, I was conditioned for that fight. I lived through that time. You know what I'm saying? And I was a huge Mayweather fan, so I felt I was right. So I wanted to be justified. I wanted the fight to say, ha, I'm right, you're wrong. You know? And it was worth 100 to say that. It was worth it. That's one of the rare times where you get to make money on Mayweather, because you had so many people that believed in Pacquiao. It was crazy. But to live through that era, bruh, it was toxic. So that fight needed to happen. So, we were at a point where it was like, fuck it, take whatever it takes to make it. But that's what I said. If they need to move to a GoFundMe era, well, fuck it. Put Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford on a video saying, we want to fight. We need to see how many of y'all want to buy this pay-per-view. Pre-order it right now. And use that money to get this fight going. I don't give a fuck. Take me to a GoFundMe era. I would rather we, the fans, pay for the fight that we want. And I ain't talking about at 100, but I'm sure if we could guarantee they mandatory minimums, if enough of us pre-order 250,000 bars on any fight, we getting it. We getting it. That's the fighter's purse right there. You know what I'm saying? 250,000 bars covers anybody's purse in all the boxing except for like a Canelo. But 250,000 bars, you could split that with the fighters easily, like 10 million and some change each. Is still money left over, right? Do the math. I got to do 75. I got to stop doing 80 because that $5 goes in taxes. But if you do 75 times 250,000, look, you got $18,750,000. Give Earl 10, give Crawford 8, 7-5. Boom, we in there like swimwear. We ain't even talking gate yet. We ain't talking sponsorships, nothing. And we ain't talking about the pay-per-views we're going to do past the pre-order. You know what I'm saying? And it'll stop thievery. Let's be real. If you got to buy it before they put it out there, you can't steal it. But you know, they ain't gonna listen to me. Who am I but a podcaster, right? I got another super chat. Fred Robinson says, $5. We don't know what Tank release conditions are. We don't know how he is allowed to. Shut your ass up. He ain't convicted. Like, he got to get sentenced first. He's still free. He gets sentenced in what they said, June or May?
May.
May. We got the Axiom. $5 super chat. He says, I'm with Ness. We need to build this fight up as big as we can. If this ain't getting that type of treatment, it's diluting the magnitude of the event. I'm with you, champ. Swift in the 718, $5 super chat says, Earl has 17,000 more people to buy merch, concessions, etc. Sadly, they have to do a small arena because they dropped the ball on the timely fight announcement. You think that's why it's in a small arena? They didn't have enough time to solidify it?
Bro, I just don't want to get too deep into it because I don't have any proof. But I just truly believe the venue was too expensive for them to hold the fight in. Like, I keep saying, you know, and I hear you, you know, it ain't the NFL, yeah, it's the XFL, but bro, they got ABC, FX, not FX, they got ABC, ESPN, and I think it is FX. There's one other network behind them. Then they got The Rock as the face of the whole shit, and in every other city they're in a major stadium. Every other city except Vegas, it was too expensive for they said they couldn't do it in Vegas. It was too expensive for them to do it at Allegiant. So, you know, they're playing at some bumfuck field out here while everywhere else it's in a stadium. I just think Vegas was too expensive. I don't have any proof, but that's just my educated opinion.
I need that Espinoza interview, man. We need to find out why they can't do a GoFundMe route, bro. They could literally pump that shit every fight on Showtime. Like, every time Mark Maxiago run a commercial, like, don't forget, if you really want Earl Spence to Terrence Crawford to happen, pre-order now. Once we get to a certain number, we doing the fight. If we don't get to that number, we refund everybody. That's it. That's how GoFundMe works.
Yo, but the problem is, champ, the problem is that I feel like it's gonna be on some calling 911 shit. You get what I'm saying? It's like a big accident on the freeway, and it's like, oh, somebody will call. Like, yes, I'm sure somebody called 911 already, and nobody fucking calls. So I think it's gonna be the same shit. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get it because people gonna buy it, but people not gonna buy it. I feel like it's gonna be one of those things. Like, they gonna wait on the next motherfucker. Yo, you buying it? Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see where they at. I feel like that's how it's gonna
And
play
that's
out.
okay, but I still think we'll hit our number. We'll still hit our number though. Cause we sold 800,000, we sold 500, we sold 400. We gonna hit our number. I think we will, man. They really need to consider that option. This is your last call for alcohol. If you want to talk, now is the time. If you're on Blog Talk, there is a dozen of you or so of you, but you need to press 1 to let me know that you want to speak. Same thing on Twitter, Spaces, and Discord. I got Spider Rico. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Nestor?
What up, champ?
Danny, how you doing, bro?
What up, champ? Oh, well, how you feeling?
All is well. I like that answer. Me too. I'm at like a Disneyland resort right now. It's my last day. I'm just listening to the show, calling in. I hear you, CYP. He think different, but I'm with CYP. He the one that got me to call in because he said you can't be no bitch and just be listening. So I be calling in because I ain't no bitch. But CYP, when you gonna fight?
Oh.
Because if you ask me, you could do all your talking, but unless you fight, I mean, that's what it's really about, right?
I mean, remember, Border Wars is a USA boxing event now, man. So it ain't gonna work that way where people could just call each other out. You got to be in the same weight class and age bracket.
I ain't calling CYP out. He can fight anybody he
I'm
wants
just
to. I'm
making
just saying
sure.
CY.
I'm just making sure that
Uh,
anyone listening understands how that works now.
oh, okay. Oh, that part. So we USA. We official now, huh?
Well, whenever we choose to do an event, it'll be on the USA Boxing's. Yeah, funny thing is, they did contact me to find out like what's up. They thought we were gonna what do I call it? Reschedule sooner than later, but I'm recharging.
I'm sorry about what happened because like I put it on me because Anthony Forbes.
Yeah.
I think the universe didn't want me to hurt him.
Ah,
I was
word.
really gonna hurt him.
Word. No, I seen him, and
And
he gonna be mad. But I told him, like, bro, you wasn't gonna beat Esteban. He still talking about he was gonna knock you out. I was in the gym with him. I'm like, bro, like you obviously, this is boxing, so anything can happen. Like maybe he landed a shot and he did knock you out, but man, that shit was hard to see happening. Hard to see happening. Like he gotta work, man. He was
yeah,
self-training, man. You can't be self-training, not against a dude like you. He crazy.
yeah, but he's a god body. He got the melanin to win, and that's what you need. Sometimes you get the spirit. And
Nah, man.
I
You
was
need
with
some
him on that.
skills
I was
too,
gonna
though.
fight
You
him.
need some skills and conditioning, bro. This ain't no game.
But yeah, I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear that we might have another show because I'm out here at Disneyland because I met my family and my whole life I thought I was half Mexican, half black, half Mexican, but I'm not a Mexican at all. I'm half black, half Native American,
Mm.
and I have three.
Bro,
I
you
have three
Cuban, man. You
sisters.
Laura's little brother, man. You look just like Laura.
Yeah, I'm an Aborigines, but like now, I met all my siblings. We was in the same room for the first time in my life, and I got a big brother
Congratulations,
named Black
bro.
Magic, and yeah, it's like I want to walk out. Next Border Wars, I want to walk out with everybody, my brothers and sisters with me. It's gonna be a thing if we can make that happen, Esther.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think we could do something in June, but it's
All
gonna be
right,
hot as fuck in Vegas in June, right, Danny? We'll die.
Well, how will
that
you
nigga
die?
said we
The
gonna die.
fuck?
I mean, how I mean, in a gym at 113 degrees outside, the gym's probably like 120.
You
Yeah,
just
but
gotta
when is
chill.
it
You gotta
113
be
though?
like Tyson
We're
Fury
gonna have
when
to
you
get
warm up.
we
Tyson
need a
Fury
real
don't.
event with AC, like a nice looking location, man. I don't know, Danny, see what he finds.
One time when I
Well,
was
bro,
fighting in
you
Las
be
Vegas,
playing. I
I fought
found you
at a
your
station
fucking
casino.
your venue and
I mean,
everything, and
I'm
that
just
shit
wait.
booked up already.
What for that date?
Of course.
Oh, I ain't know. I mean, bro, I want to see it. I can't fucking. I'm not gonna fucking rent a location without seeing it.
No,
You
I
gotta
hear you.
expect me to look at it and walk it. I've
I
never,
mean,
I've never, I've never rented a location for the
yeah, I
appreciation
just
night without
we
seeing it. The
probably.
only thing I
I'm just
didn't
saying
see,
we probably shouldn't do the appreciation night. We ain't gonna have time, bro. You don't get back to the end of the month.
nah, we got time.
Vanessa, Danny, I love y'all. Peace. It's
All
Esteban
right,
from
champ.
Oregon with Love.
Appreciate you.
I'm about to hit some pull-ups,
All
and I'm gonna
right,
get back home, and I'll see y'all.
bet, champ. I got
All
info.
right.
Joe, what up?
Yo, what up, champ? What up,
You
Danny?
want to
What
put that
up,
in my
champ?
backpack?
Am I clear?
What up? What up? What up?
You good?
Yo, on to the topic. They do need a live press tour, man. I can't see them doing their virtual reality bullshit, man. I seen the interview with Espinoza. I gotta see them live. I gotta see a face off. I gotta feel the energy. I want to hear.
They doing
ain't
it
gonna be
live.
just
They
shit
doing
talking.
2 cities.
I mean, ain't no
I thought they
official
was just doing
announcement.
it,
Ain't no official
TikTok.
announcement. Ain't no official announcement. That's Tank saying that, and Ryan saying we ain't see nothing official.
I
No,
mean,
Espinoza
if
said
that's the
we don't
case,
think we're going to do the traditional press city tour
why
and
is we
all of that.
doing the show on what we doing the show?
We
That
doing a
ain't come
show
from
on
PBC. That
We doing a show on no multi-city press tour because that's what Espinoza said.
Ticket pricing. Who released the ticket prices?
Salvador Rodriguez.
Showtime.
Salvador
Was that,
Rodriguez of ESPN.
PBC?
Salvador
PBC,
Rodriguez.
DAZN, so nobody affiliated with the fight. Another reporter.
Yeah, a well-known reporter that don't make mistakes and works for ESPN. Yeah.
And I agree.
A
And
reliable source.
I'm just saying he's as reliable as a horse's mouth, wouldn't you say?
No.
Okay.
Salvador Rodriguez gets very good information, and he's in the position that he's in for a reason. Is he not?
Yeah. Well,
is he not almost always right when he reports on Canelo?
I'm not disputing that. I agree.
All right. So why are we questioning? So why are we questioning his information?
No. I'm not questioning it. I'm just saying you talking about it ain't official. It ain't come out from Showtime or PBC, and I'm like, neither did the fucking ticket pricing information. Yeah, we doing a show on it.
Yeah, but Espinoza's the one that said no city press
tour.
tour.
Law. Huh?
Espinoza the one that said we're not doing traditional promotion. I'm not saying it. He's the one saying it.
So, yeah, I missed that. I didn't see that he said. So
Check out that
he
interview,
debunked Tank. He's saying that they're not doing a 2-city.
He said.
He said we're not doing a traditional promoter. He said both of these guys are big enough, so we don't need to do that. They're different from the other fighters. They both have a big internet
Do
presence.
What though? They don't need
I'm
to do what?
paraphrasing what he said.
Because I came on late,
They
so
don't need
clearly
to do a
I
live
missed
press.
it.
They don't need to do the traditional press city tours. That's what he was saying. He said they're going to do more social media. And I was like,
yeah, it's the quote that I read. It's the quote that I read. He says, this one, even more so, is going to be a social media promotion, especially with the two who have among the top 2 social media following in the sport. Traditionally, we would have said multi-city press tour. You want to generate the publicity in all different areas. We don't have to do a multi-city press tour to create content. These guys are experts at creating content. Given the age and demographic and of their fan base, this will be the first social media first boxing promotion. So Danny just didn't hear when I read that, or he wasn't on.
I mean, he
Yeah,
didn't
all
say that
bad,
they're not
Danny.
doing. I mean,
I mean, he clearly didn't say that they're not, but he also said that they don't have to. He says it right there. We would have said multi-city press tour, which sounds like they're not. We would have said multi-city press tour. And he used the word traditionally, we would have. So, I mean, it sounds like they're not. But also, you got Tank announcing it. So, who's right, who's wrong? But go ahead, Joe.
Well, hopefully they do it. No, I said hopefully they do what's right, man. I can see, I understand they both got a big following and presence on social media. I get that, but at least give us 2 live press conferences. At least start it off with a live press conference with a face-off. I want to see him talk that shit. I want to see the energy of Ryan and Tank. You know,
Word
what I'm
is
saying?
born.
Face to face.
How they gonna steal that from us? Like, that's the build-up. Like, oh shit, look, he's scared. Oh shit, Tank ain't scared. Oh, well, look how big Tank is. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is whack, bro. They still charging me the same 80. They better charge me 40, but they not. They're not gonna take away the press conference and take away the build-up and charge me 40. Nah, they ain't. They gonna still charge me 80.
Just like people opinions are gonna sway for the press conference, man. Like I asked my coach, man, who you got, Benavidez or Plant? He a boxing coach. He coached my son. He gonna say, I'm going for Plant because he don't like Benavidez how much shit he was talking. Mentioned nothing about boxing. So what I'm saying is that a press conference does sway the lines, man. People feel the energy, the betting lines and everything. So they gotta have that shit. Be listening to Showtime. Let's have a live. We finally got one fight that we want. You know what I'm saying? At least most of the fans want. So let's give us the whole shebang with it, man. I went yesterday, man. Took my son to see Creed, man. What you think about it, Ness?
What you think about it? Because I gave my thoughts on that shit yesterday.
I didn't hear yours. I missed it, brother. I give it about a B, man. B plus B. For me it was more nostalgia because they never had a boxing movie in L.A. based out of L.A. You know, they going to Leimert Park and just hearing the streets.
What?
And, you
from
Newport Street
LA?
Bridge.
You from LA? What stadium was that? That's what boxing need to do. That shit looked like it was 100,000 people.
Stadium. Yeah, that was a Dodger Stadium. So
Bruh,
all of that had nostalgia for me, you know.
Did that shit not look lit or what? Did it not look lit?
It looked lit.
Why
man.
boxing can't do that?
Hoping that they have fight there.
Why that got to be the movies?
You right.
Telling you,
right.
bro, they dropping the ball, man. That shit looked lit. But they dropped the ball with that movie. Man. That shit was double whack, man. Shit was trash.
You didn't like it.
Shit was trash. You know it was trash. He need to and it's really sad that he knows all these boxing people and they let him make that movie. You gonna give a dude out of jail with a couple amateur fights a title shot. What sanctioning body doing that? They ain't at least put in a petition to have us believe like that shit was so unbelievable. And then my man cheated in his championship fight. You telling me the referee in a championship fight didn't see him cheat all them times? He was doing karate shit, kneeing my man, punched him in the leg, punched him in the... That shit was stupid. That shit was so stupid. Like, first of all, dude, the whole story, the writer's trash. Like, first of all, the dude... How you do 18 years for just whipping out a gun?
I tipped off that too.
That motherfucker had the worst lawyer. He had the worst lawyer, and all he did was whip out the gun.
Right.
Man, get the fuck out of here. That shit was so cap. And I'm sad. I feel embarrassed because Michael B. from North. It's like you supposed to know more about the streets than that. He made a whole garbage movie. That shit was whack. Shit was whack, bro. And if you look it up, Sylvester was mad. He said that shit was gonna be whack. He said he ain't like that script.
He did.
Yup. But I thought he was just bitter because they cut him out of it. I thought he was bitter because he wasn't in it. But that shit was whack. That shit was whack.
How did you think the zone got the apron though, man? I tipped off that.
Nah,
man.
but Showtime was in it too. That showed that Michael B. Jordan, he not stupid. He went to both of them. But even Canelo, brother, he gave people such small roles. Like, first of all, no disrespect. Again, I'm gonna sound like a hater because now this is my second time giving the review on this motherfucking fight, but. Why the fuck was Jose Benavidez the main character, man? Knock it the fuck off, man. What the fuck was that about? That shit was so stupid. That shit was stupid. And then he gives a title shot. Like, it's like, man, what the fuck? He's a heavyweight? Did you see the difference? Right. The actor looks so much bigger than the boxer. Man, Michael B. Jordan fucked up. Whoever he hired as his boxing guy fucked up, man. And I don't mean no disrespect, man. None. But they fucked up, man. They fucked up. They gonna give me excuses.
Hearing your point of view made me sway me. It's swaying me now.
Bruh, they gonna give me excuses. They gonna give me excuses about, it's availability and, Jose was less money. I don't want to hear that shit. How the fuck Canelo Park is you and him and his family and your fake movie family taking a picture at the red carpet? Like, that's the part you gave Canelo? My man from Atlanta, he getting a haircut in the corner. That's the part you gave to Harris? Like, and I get it. Some people gonna be like, Ness, shut the fuck up. At least he giving these boxers part, da-da-da. Yeah, cool, man, but do it right. Like, fuck, at least the Harris.
You gonna use them,
at least the Harris could have said hello and waved his fucking hand. If I don't know Michael the Harris or you don't know that he's in the movie. Like, and then the main scene. How the fuck all of a sudden I'm watching Creed, but I go in the Gardens of the Galaxy? These two motherfuckers fighting in outer space. The Ring is, yo, that's some clown shit. And I went there high as a motherfucker, and I still ain't enjoy it. I should have ate some edibles from Puff Puff Pastries. I'd have really understood why they was fighting in space, and it was smoke, and the audience disappeared, and the music stopped, and I could hear punches. Man, shut that shit up. Raw Dog, I'm gonna mute your ass. He looking for me to time his ass out. You looking to create a whole nother fucking account, you bum-ass bum. Bruh, that shit ain't make no sense, man. That shit ain't make no sense.
They did that part too long.
But why they fighting in the clouds, Joe? You've been watching boxing longer than me. When the fuck has the Ring ever just flew into the air? Man, that shit was whack, man. He wildin'. He wildin'. He wildin', man. He wildin', bruh. And I promise you, I'm waiting for it to come out on TV so I could double check, because I was seriously trying to notice, but I think they trying to eliminate his wife having a hearing problem. Like, yes, in the story they spoke about it and why she's not a performer no more, and now she's only a producer, but I promise you, I was making it a thing to make sure she had the hearing aid. I ain't see no hearing aid. They took that out. Remember that the hearing aid was very prominent in the last movies. You could see that shit like she was a fucking wrestler in high school. Now, I barely seen the shit. So I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know if she can hit perfect, because obviously they kept it in the storyline that she can't, and that's why she can't perform. But I'm just saying they changing shit and they tweaking shit, and they need to work a little bit harder. Maybe it was rushed. I know he did hella promotion. That shit probably gonna sell out this world. He did hella promotion.
The movie theaters was packed. Yeah, it was packed. The movie theater was packed, man.
That shit was empty out here in Florida, but I'm in the boonies.
Yeah. But that's all I got, champs, man. Good review, man. You opened my eyes to some shit that some shit you watch in the movie, you don't, you walk away with what you remember. It's only so much. But yeah, you right though.
All right,
great points, brother.
What was his name? Name? Was his name Kane? Dame was his name. Dame. Old ungrateful motherfucker. He a little jealous motherfucker. He terrible.
He came off like a real hater.
No, that's the best thing they did. That's the best thing they did with him is they wrote his character right. He's a fucking sleazeball. Like, bruh, like don't get me wrong. Michael B. Jordan's a sleazeball too. You know what I'm saying? Because his man did time. He ain't even look for him. Like, that's whack. You feel me? You ain't send him no commissary money, nothing. That's whack. You feel me? But Dame, he came home with this motherfucking chip on his shoulder like the world owed him something. And I could see him feeling that way about Creed, but knock it the fuck off. Don't nobody owe you shit. Then this man gives you an opportunity, puts you in the gym, puts you with a trainer, gets you a paid sparring gig, and you cheating in sparring. And you demanding a world title shot. And then he grimy. He got his man from the Bing to break the opponent hand. I mean, that shit was so whack, bro. Like, so he gets his peoples from jail to somehow run up on a press conference, break the opponent hand, so that now Michael B. Jordan, a.k.a. Creed, got to put him in the fight with the champ. Like, as if there's no other eligible contenders in the world. Like, yeah, we gonna break his hand. Now he gotta give me the fight. Man, that shit don't work like that. That's what I'm saying. The shit was whack, man. It was whack. But again, I'm gonna get people that's gonna tell me I'm whack and yada, yada, yada. But I'm just a realist. Like, keep the shit pure, man. Keep it to what it is, man. And don't get me wrong, Rocky did the same shit, but at least Rocky had some fights. Apollo didn't just go pick a dude that worked in the meat market. Yeah, that was his part-time job, but Rocky had fights. He was training. Like, this dude came out of jail and he had an amateur record 18 years ago. That shit made no sense, bro. I'm sorry. I try, man. Whatever. I seen CYP with a counterpunch, but you ain't raising your hand, CYP. I'm assuming you're not ready, so I'm going to move on to the next person. Because I guess that did get people to call in. Who next? Damn. I never wrote that name down in Tampa. And this is Jonathan. Nope. Okay, new caller. In maybe Texas? Who's this?
What's up, champ? Do you hear me?
I hear you. Who's this?
This is Hollister Boxing in California.
What's going on, brother? Wait, is this Trouble's grandfather?
Yeah.
What's up? I know that voice. What's your name?
Jonathan.
All right. You changed your number. No, you didn't.
Yeah,
No, you
I go
didn't.
by Hollister Boxing.
No,
yeah,
you didn't.
No.
I'm just
Hey,
blind. I
wanted,
see it there. I see
can
it
tell
there.
you're having a good time in Florida. You
I'm
got
loving
your shorts on. You're burning, and I know you do. I could tell. And hey, I just talked to my son right now. Where I told him, I said, you know what, son? I think the next party's going to be in Saudi Arabia, man. I think there's where the dollars are at, and boxing follows dollars, and that's what I think's happening. And as far as Boise goes, that guy's a humble dude. Nobody should be talking about him. He's a beautiful man. And him and both his son, they're both humble, man. They really are. I don't know about the business, what they're doing, but I know that they're beautiful people. And I also believe that Tank should be fighting either Shakur or Devin. And Ryan hasn't earned his spot yet. But that's what's going to happen. I know he's got all them followers and all that, but I just don't see him beating the Tankster. I believe the Tank's going to knock him out. And the Tank's been up against tall Mexican dudes like Barrios, Santa Cruz, and, man, he lets loose. The kid's smart, and I like his interviews. I believe that kid is something different. He's really a soft-spoken kid, and I admire him for that. And anyway, you guys are doing a great job. So, you know, this is what I do. I wake up in the morning, I watch a meditation show, and then I watch you guys. It's kind of like a morning prayer. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
I like your drama. I like everything you're doing, man. And hopefully we'll reach that 1 million followers. You know, this is the day and age of, you're right, the social media, and it is big. I use it, and a lot of people think I'm crazy at my age, 75, using social media, but if you ain't using it, you're a fucking squirrel, straight up. You know, I mean, you want some information, you got to go there, and why not? That's what it is. You just got to watch out for the hackers. The hackers will fuck you.
Yeah. Don't click no links.
No, that's it, champ. You guys keep doing the great job you're doing. Hopefully, you're going to go to Saudi Arabia. I bet you $5 you're going to be there in the next year. You and Danny both. You watch. You guys are going to be there. I really believe that. You guys are going to be over there interviewing. Something big is going to happen for you guys any moment because you're right there in the limelight. You're at the top-ranked gym with all the brick walls, watching the stars. Just like you said, Danny's interviewing all the big ones. You're moving. You guys are a combo, man. John Wayne, you know? Cool. All right, my man, I'm going to let you go. And enough of praising you guys. You know, sometimes we get big head when an old man starts patting you on the back.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Just keep grinding, man, because, hey, no hard work goes unrewarded. And when you do get rewarded, that's called the delayed gratification. And just be happy in it.
Appreciate
Later, my
it.
friends.
All right. Jonathan and Hollister. CYP counterpunch.
my man. Why you? All right, man. Let me know if y'all hear me first.
We hear you.
It's crazy. It's craziness. Listen, the movie. I saw Higher Learning. The track and field was trash. I saw Love and Basketball. The basketball was trash. I saw every sports movie. The sports really isn't that good. It's the movie, the overall movie, that people love to see. Rocky was full of shit. Rocky's under 200 pounds. He's 5'8" or shorter. He's Italian. That man would never be heavyweight champion of no world, let alone 5 or 6 different movies. Okay? Nobody had a problem with that because they understood the story of him. See, the Italians loved that, even though they knew they would never be realistic, right? I found that crazy. Rudy would never make the team for Notre Dame, but they love the story. He would never make the Notre Dame roster. It's a lot of things that people see, and they just be like, damn, I love it because we don't see it. But when the kid go to jail, because it could have been attempted murder, because when the cops pulled up, he was pointing the gun. That could be attempted murder. So going to jail for 15 years makes sense if you think about what he could have been charged with. So it wasn't just a gun on him. He was pointing the gun. They told him to drop the gun. He was
And
pointing it
he
at the dude.
dropped the gun.
Yes, he did. Attempted means
How
that
could
the
you
murder
get
did not happen.
attempted murder without at least firing the gun? But all right, you want to stretch. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
all right. Like I said, it's a movie. You stretch in a movie. Like what you do. You're a big movie connoisseur, but you acting dumb.
Just
But
like
you
you
acting dumb today.
stretching that Rocky couldn't be a heavyweight champ when Marciano was a heavyweight champ and they both 5'10".
When hold on. When was Marciano champion? When was that?
What you mean?
Well, what year was that?
I don't know. Wasn't Marciano a champ?
Okay. Well then, we'll let it go. We'll let it go because it has to be current to Rocky being champion. That's the point. You make it believable. Okay, so if Rocky Marciano was champion in the 50s and 60s, Rocky came out in the 50s and 60s, you got a point. You got a point. Because there are champions that look just like Rocky. It makes sense. In the Apollo Creed Drago era, that was never, ever going to happen. Like, never. In the Mike Tyson era, that was never, ever going to happen. But people loved it because they loved the storyline. Even though they knew it was unrealistic for a guy who's under 200 pounds.
Mike is small himself, bro. Mike is small himself.
No, Mike is 225, 10. Sylvester Stallone in real life is 5'8", under 2. He would never even be heavyweight. Just like Benavidez wouldn't be heavyweight. You see, it's a movie. Michael B. Jordan wouldn't be heavyweight. It's a movie. So who cares if it's unbelievable? It's unbelievable for Rocky too, but they loved it. But when we make movies, we got to critique it to the T.
I get it now.
It's crazy.
You took it personal. It's not my fault the story was written whack.
Hey, call it what you want. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 90, which is a great rating for a movie. That means most people. Most people thought it was an amazing movie.
You're gonna make me fucking
most people thought it was
Google that.
an amazing,
Oh my God.
an amazing movie. So it doesn't matter what you think. Just like we argue
87,
about
not
boxing.
90, man. Fuck out of here. But
Oh,
87 is still
whoops.
extremely high for them.
Whoops.
I used to listen to their podcast.
Excuse me for rounding up on a show where we round
Well,
up
hell
all the
yeah,
damn
you
time.
said 90 something, man. Fuck.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I
But
said
still,
90.
80
That's a
is
round
high.
up.
80 is high. That is crazy. I bet you the users didn't give it 80. See, look,
All I
IMDb
know is this.
7.4. And let me see what the users did on Rotten Tomatoes. What
You
the
calling it
fuck?
trash
The
is not
users gave
justified.
it 96. That's a damn shame.
Thank you. Listen to me.
More
You calling
conditioned
it
people
trash is
like Danny, man.
unjustifiable. It's unjustifiable.
Bro, you
to
heard
call it
everything I
trash.
said. If you wanna say what I said is unjustifiable, you should have been countering my points. You're just making
No,
new
I was
points.
trying to, but you interrupted me.
No.
You talked about it being unrealistic. Hold on. See, there you go again. You talked about it being unrealistic. I gave you how Rocky was unrealistic. I gave you how Rudy was unrealistic. I gave you other unrealistic movies that didn't add up.
Rudy was based
movies
on
that
a
had
true story, man.
Oh, you're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You said you gave me things and I have to counter them. I'm telling you, most sports movies, the sports are trash in the movie. When dudes are in track and field movies, they don't even run the right way. They don't even do the right drills. Basketball movies, that crossover was slow as hell, and dudes still flew for it. The form for the shot was trash. That's not the point. The point is it something that you can understand that the average person could gravitate to? It did. And I find it's just crazy that, yes, Benavidez was, I was surprised. Like, why would you get a dude who's not heavyweight to play the heavyweight guy, but then
But
have
not
Tony
just
Bellew big
that.
as hell?
Not
It
just
didn't make
that,
sense.
though. Like, he didn't make sense to get the main character role. And then you got Crawford says 2 words. 2
No,
words.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think the reason he got the main character is because it was based in California. He's Mexican, and they played the Aztec. Didn't you see the Aztec thing when he came out? They played that heavy because a lot of the crowd that they used were a Mexican crowd. Do you not realize that most of the people in the crowd were Mexicans? Most of them.
I get it. I get it. He was following Mayweather's green print. He was following Mayweather's green print, but I just, again, you got Canelo in the movie, but you give the lead role to the smaller known Mexican.
But he's taller than Canelo. Canelo is too short to play a
Canelo
heavyweight.
at least looks like a heavyweight. He wide as fuck, man, and they both, him and Michael B. Jordan, probably the same size, man. Come on, bro.
You can't have that. You
Come
can't
on,
have,
man.
you can't
That
have
casting,
Canelo
that
being
casting
smaller.
was wrong, man. That
Canelo
casting was
is
wrong.
too small.
It's no
Canelo's
way
too short to be in that movie as a
He
heavyweight.
gave Benavidez a profile boost when Benavidez needs a career boost.
Hey, Benavidez didn't do that bad, yo. To be honest, his acting was not that bad for his first.
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying it's bad. But what I'm saying is, like, you want to do this in the movies that's popping right now at his career.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because Homeboy just did Ant-Man. Homeboy, Michael B. Jordan and him together, box office. Both of them got big movies. You don't need nobody else. Them two alone, movie gonna gross 100 million. Mark my words. It probably already did 100 million already.
I get it, man. You must be a huge Michael B. Jordan fan, man. I get it.
No, I'm a huge supporter of everybody doing their own thing, especially when the director's black. Everybody black. He feeding people. He helping Mexicans eat. He helping everybody in the community. I'm a fan of that.
Bro,
and the
I'm
movie
not
was great.
telling nobody don't go watch it, and I love Michael
Telling me
B.
trash
Jordan
talk?
more than you,
Come on,
man. He from Newark, man. Like I said,
Call him trash.
he could have
You
did
call him
better.
trash, man. You call this movie trash.
Yeah, the storyline is trash, man. He, as a dude from North, he could have came up with a better way for his man to go to jail for 18 years than just whipping out a gun and not shooting at all and doing 18 years. That shit was stupid, man. Come on. Then you get a title shot fresh out of jail off of a Golden Glove. He ain't even win a national. He had a golden, man. Knock it off, bro. You could support all you want.
He didn't really get a title shot. He was a fill-in.
I supported too.
He wasn't.
I supported
he
too.
didn't go
I
up the
bought that
rankings.
shit. I went over there and I watched that shit and bought popcorn and all. But that don't mean I can't give my motherfucking review. That shit was extra whack. They could have did better.
I ain't mad about your review. I'm mad at you trying to make it something that it's not. It wasn't a trash movie, man. It wasn't trash. There's been way worse movies than that, and I ain't heard you go off like that.
I mean, cause you don't hear me go off like that. Maybe because it wasn't a boxing movie, but I say Southpaw's the worst boxing movie of all time. Of all time. Right behind Raging Bull or Raging Babe, whatever the fuck that shit called. I don't watch that black and white garbage. I don't care what people think about my opinion. I never liked that motherfucking Robert De Niro, black and white shit. I ain't got time for that.
So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you this in the crowd
Rocky,
before I
I
gotta
love
go.
Rocky, and I've been defending Rocky when he got in the Hall of Fame and everything.
I'm glad you said that.
I think the one with Tommy more.
What's more unrealistic? What's more unrealistic? An Italian, 5'7", under 100 pounds, being heavyweight champion for multiple years, beating Drago and Paulo and all them greats.
Yo, he had to jump. He had to jump to hit Drago.
Hold on. I don't hear. Look, what's more unrealistic? That scenario storyline, or a dude who was a superstar amateur going to jail for all those years, coming back,
Superstar, knock it off, man. Stop lying. He ain't never win a national.
That's what they said.
How the fuck they gonna call a Golden Gloves champ a superstar national? All right, so then Mike Polite Coffey's a superstar national.
Hold on.
Superstar or amateur. Mike Polite Coffey's a superstar amateur.
Listen to me. It don't matter what you say. It's what the character was written at.
I gotta go. Pay for another counterpunch. This has been a 10-minute call, man.
Oh my God. Come on, why you trying to lie? Don't lie on what they said in the movie.
Bruh, I don't care what they said in the movie. You know what they didn't say? You know what they didn't say? They didn't say
Here
he
we
won
go.
any fucking nationals. They said
Hey,
he won
you
one
good?
Golden
Hey,
Gloves. Fuck
conversation
out
over,
of
man. You act
here.
like a child, dog. You
Yeah,
act like a child. I'm
I'm the
good.
child
Have a
because
good day, dog.
I'm the
You a
child because
child,
I'm not
dog. You a
letting you build up his amateur record. Come on, bruh. I'm not gonna make you lie, let you lie about his amateur. They literally said my man won a Golden Gloves. Like, come on, man. Superstar amateur standout. He ain't win no Olympic gold medal. He ain't go to the Olympic team. He ain't got no amateur national wins. He a superstar amateur just so you could win an argument. I mean, it ain't that serious for me. Big Balls Nino, what up?
Yo, what's good, Ness? You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, Ring walk in there and I'm on Twitter. I can't see y'all.
Nah, he's gone. He's gone. He had a doctor's appointment. Sorry.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I just got in on CYP call. I thought we was talking about Tank, but I know
The
I ain't even see
producers,
Creed
the
3.
producer sent me
Yeah.
the shortest boxing heavyweight world champion was Tommy Burns from Canada, 5'7". So CYP wrong again, man. Google's your friend.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man, about this Creed 3 movie. I don't think they should have gave out the preview as much as they did before it dropped. Because shit, if you watch the preview, you pretty much knew what was gonna happen in the movie. Like, dude was gonna go to jail, he gonna come out, whoop on Michael B. Jordan ass for the first couple rounds, and Michael B. Jordan gonna beat him at the end. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But I don't think Michael, I know he lost in the first one, but I'm pretty sure he won his fight against dude. So they shouldn't have gave out so much in the preview. That's why I really wasn't too anticipated to see it. I ain't even watched it yet. I'm gonna check it out here soon though. But I was gonna tell you shit, man. I'm out here in Tennessee right now in Nashville. I was looking up the tickets, but I can't find none like on StubHub, Ticketmaster, none of that
Nah,
shit.
they ain't released yet. They ain't released yet.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I was just looking at the title of the name, but
Nah,
that's
this
it. But
just
shit,
ticket pricing revealed.
what's the what the mid level talking about, like
Oh
500,
man,
600?
I mean, it all depends what you think is mid level. Let me pull those back up and screen share it.
Cause I know the nosebleeds usually be around like 100, 125, something like that.
So the ticket prices are for ringside 5,000 and 5. Everything ends in 5. 5,005, 3,005, 2,005. I mean 2005 5, 2005,
Yeah,
15
yeah, them
5,
ballers gonna be out there, boy.
1,005, 755, 705, 505, 405, 305, 205. That's it.
Yeah, probably gonna.
So
Yeah,
205 is
y'all
what?
niggas better.
Alabama, right? 205 is Alabama, and
Yeah,
305 is Miami. Where the
yeah, I
405?
know. Yeah, Nashville 615. Cali, where I'm at in Cali, I'm 909 out there though, but I'm in Nashville right now. Though.
So you going to this is
But
what you saying. Them ticket prices, you rocking with that?
yeah, but I had shit. I already got my tattoos back, nigga. I ain't no big baller, but nigga, I'm gonna be out there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna enjoy a little vacation, man. That's what y'all need to do, man. This is gonna be one of the biggest fights of the year, one of the
Damn.
best environments.
You
So
balling.
shit, like I said, y'all do what y'all gotta do to get out there. And like I said, shit, I knew the ticket was gonna be a little price, 200 for the nosebleeds, nigga, off the wham, whacking niggas though. But shit, it's gonna be a great environment though, man. If y'all could get down there and go ahead, and like
So
I
what
said,
you
man, y'all hit that like and
which one you
subscribe.
trying to get? Some 205s, 305s? What you trying to do? And what you
Nah,
taking
I'm a
you
probably
going your lady? Who? How many people? One
nah,
ticket?
cause shit, I'm going one ticket. So I'm gonna probably go for like a week or so, cause I got family that stay over there in Vegas, and like I said, I got people out in Cali, so
Oh,
I'm
when
gonna
you
be
coming
staying
to the
with
city,
family.
we
I ain't.
got to meet up. I'm gonna be out there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get some autographs and whatnot from you and Danny and shit. I already said that a while back. And like I said, I'm gonna be out there for a little while, so I ain't gotta worry about I ain't gotta worry about hotel expenses and shit like that. So I'm
Oh,
probably get
that's
like a
good.
$600-800 ticket. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do too much because I still want to enjoy myself while I'm out there and shit, get a little good smoke and all that.
For
So
sure,
like I
for
said,
sure.
shit, man.
Don't
Like I
forget to
said, when I
stop
get
at
my ticket and
Hardin,
shit
baby.
secured. Yeah, I already know. When I get my ticket secured, man, I'm gonna definitely DM you and shit. Link up with y'all, man. Get some autographs from y'all.
For sure, champ. All
Yes, sir.
right.
I'm gonna get with y'all. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button.
Big Bows Nino, thanks for calling in. We got a few more callers. Stick around. We going to Georgie Porgy Boston, what up?
Hey, yo, what's going on, Mr. Gibbs?
What's up, champ?
Listen, bro, we got to take that little L. It's just a little L. Sometimes we got to be humble, baby, be grateful. And this fight really pretty much is on our back, all the hardcores. The word to mouth, the motherfucking social media, all that. Because at the end of the day, we got the fight. We don't get the press, the two press conference and all that bullshit. Nigga, fine. We roll with that. But we got the fight. I'm not going to side with the mafias because you know I'm always criticizing these motherfuckers. But at least they giving us the fucking fight, bro. You see what I'm coming from? I know you mad because they don't have that much promotion. Baby, but this shit should sell itself. This shit is in our back. We the one who got to fucking show these fucking people. What do you mean you don't know about this? What you don't know? What is it that you don't get? We get in the fight. First and foremost, baby, that alone, you got to be that humble on that. Yo, we didn't get the press conference. Fucking nigga, you give me the fight. Let's make this shit successful. Everybody who come on the show talking about this could be the greatest fight for years to come. Fucking we may fucking have Canelo numbers and shit. Let's make it happen, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to support this fight. I think Ryan gonna lose. You know that. I already said in previous call. But at least it's a step forward, nigga. Moving on the right direction. We go. You know what I'm saying? Like proud to say, you know what? This is the fight happening, my nigga. I can say everybody that I know, listen, this is a fight to watch. You know what I'm saying? So in that regard, yeah, you kind of right, but at the same time, we got to be a little humble because hardly we get anything from these goddamn mafias. We got to wait years upon years and shit don't even happen. How the fuck we ain't glad? You know what I'm saying? At least it's happening. So for that part right there, baby, like a previous caller said, the man was like 70 plus years old. Let's see all the beautiful people. Let's see all the beautiful people for TBB making beautiful things, promoting this bitch. That's what we really got to focus on. Everything else really, yeah, it's not perfect, baby. But on live, you got to take fucking half perfects all the time. Let's take it this time. Everybody out there support the channel, donate. And by the way, CYP, chill the fuck out because your opinion is not fucking the ultimate rule in the Bible and shit. That's what we got to show. Everybody got an opinion. We disagree. This, that, the third. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody got an opinion. Everybody got to contribute. Even if you're not right, but at least that's what the fuck we here for, to fucking express their opinions. That being said, everybody support the channel. Donate. I got to go.
Georgie Porgy, thanks for calling in. Mr. O'Malley. Hello. Mr. O'Malley. Smooth O'Malley. All right, Mr. O'Malley. Looks like CYP with another counterpunch.
Yo. That fight was just really for you to light you up, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, you're doing a good job. I just had to say this last thing. In the 76, 78, when the movie was made, Muhammad Ali was champion. So there were no 5'8", 170-pound dudes being champion when the movie was made. And he reigned for like 10 years in movie land. It's unrealistic, but people still loved it, and that's just life. I'm saying, I ain't even gonna argue with you. People love this movie, and this was probably the best one that they've had. $100 million already it grossed. It's gonna be some haters, but them haters ain't nothing but cooperators. Cause you watched it, CYP out.
All right, we got some super chats. Looks like and Boxing News says back to closed circuit viewing at the hotels. Okay. Flex Hex says, $5 super chat, you cheap mofos talking about $40, shaking my head, laughing my ass off. What $40? I don't even know what he talking about. Coach Rivera in Boston says Sylvester Stallone was Vinny Corto's cruiserweight champ manager, and Vinny was trained by Angelo Dundee, so Stallone did more for boxing than the movies. Shout out to you for that history, because I had no clue. And it looks like we got some more callers to get to. Let me see. This is Coach McGee in El Paso, Texas. What up, champ?
How you doing, Ness?
What's good?
Hey, just wanted to touch up. I saw that movie Creed last night too, and I'm right there with you. I thought it was garbage. I've watched Stallone movies, Rockies, ever since I was a kid. Watched every one in the movie theater, including this one, and I was terribly disappointed. Me and my son, the champ, this is fight week for us, so we got a fight on Friday. So we thought it'd be nice to, pre-game fucking go and watch the movie, and even the fight scenes look like a video game. I wasn't impressed. Did you watch that Figueroa fight?
Yeah.
Man. That to me is going to be a better fight than what we're about ready to see with this Ryan Garcia and Tank fight. To be honest,
you think
that was some boxing?
I don't feel the way you feel, man. Mark Marciago did way too much holding for me. He did more holding than Devin Alexander versus Marcos
he was trying not to
Maidana.
fall, man. Yeah, I think
He was exhausted. I don't think that was high level. People get mad at me like when Neary fought last week or the week before last. Everybody, fight of the year, get the fuck out of here. Two dudes getting punched in the face ain't fight of the year. And Mark Maxiago didn't show me no skill. In the second round,
no, not really,
bro. In the second round, he was already tired. By the time the third started, he was bent over at the waist, holding all fucking night.
Right,
that shit was disgusting.
After the second round, I told my girl, I said, after the second round, I said, Figueroa's got this.
That dude,
round,
man, he need to
right.
go running, man. It's a damn shame. Like, you can't be on Showtime Championship Boxing getting tired in 2 rounds. That's crazy.
Yeah, Yeah, absolutely right. I agree. But anyways, just wanted to touch up with you. I'm working here, so it can't be long, but I love hearing your guys' show. Makes my day go by so fast, especially during fight week. We're excited. Everybody tune in to Alec McGee, 126. He fights this Friday. Going to be 9-2. He's coming up. So just want to say thank you. Shout out to what you guys are doing here. Everybody hit that like button. Let's get the word out, man. All the way here to Texas, El Paso. We're listening to you.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. Who else we got. JL. What up?
Ness.
What's good?
You hear me?
Yep.
Yo, first time calling in, but yeah, I just wanted to ask a question. So you think if this Ryan Tank fight, if there was a title on the line and actually at lightweight, they would have been able to sell out the Allegiant?
I think they sell out the Allegiant without titles or lightweights. It don't matter. I think that, they didn't go to the Legion for whatever reason they have, but it wasn't because they didn't think they could sell it out for sure. I think they can sell that shit out.
Yeah. And about that Figueroa Marcial, you think the points deductions were justified then?
Were they justified? Hell yeah, bro. I'm not a fan of Holden, bro. I'm not a fan of Holden. I've lived through fucking Kell Brook and Porter, Devin Alexander, Maidana. Bro, that shit was just as ugly as that. There's too much holding, bro. Mark McSaga was tired and clinching the whole night because he was tired. I'm so happy the referee took points. That referee needs to be praised. More referees need to not be afraid to take points from these pushers and these holders. That's not a part of boxing. If you're going to hold, make sure you hold them with one arm and you're working with the other. But if you're not working, you just hold them and get your ass out and get a point deducted because you making it ugly. We can't pay you all this money. You on TV making the sport look whack. People want to see a fight. They don't want to see that shit. We want to see fucking clinching. We'll go watch MMA. And that's not what the fuck I want to see.
Yeah, that ref was for sure trash. How about the knockdowns though that he didn't call?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a gift and a curse, man. He took the points, man. You know, but knockdown for who? For who? For Marciago? I mean, I didn't see no knockdown from Figueroa.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was there at that fight, and there was definitely 3. One was arguably a trip, but yeah, that referee was trash, straight trash.
I mean, the one I definitely seen the legs tangle one, and I'm pretty sure another. I don't remember who, but one of them fell in the corner, or was that fight? But I don't think it was a knockdown that didn't get scored. I could be wrong. I know that Mark, in my opinion, for what I like to see, because scoring is subjective. Scoring is subjective. You know, you could like the guy like Mark that's doing the flashy combination, 4-punch combinations, but it's in spurts. You know, 4 punches lands and holds for 20 seconds. 4 punches lands, holds for 30 seconds. Maybe you like that. Or maybe you like the come forward style of Brandon Figueroa that's nonstop. Touch you. In the clinch, I'm still touching. I'm still working. I'm still active. You know what I mean? So scoring is subjective. I certainly did not like what Mark was doing.
Right. Yeah, I seen him do that. What was it, like the 4 left hooks in a row, which was crazy.
No, that looked amazing, but then it went right into
nice punches, but
then it went right into the same scenario though. It was like 4 left hook. It was really like 5 left hooks, then a straight right, then he held. He can't sustain that output. He got to go fucking running, swimming, and punching underwater too, because he can't do it. That shit ain't gonna work. You gonna do a quick flurry and then hold people. That ain't gonna work. I don't know. He lost his last 2 now. He might be in an issue.
Right. Well, anyways, man, I appreciate you for taking my call.
No worries, champ. Appreciate you. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
Without you, there's no us, man. We need y'all to call in and make the show. We got a $5 super chat from Cruz and Dro, national champ. What's your take on Figueroa's style? Did you see his face? Is that sustainable? I love the pure boxers. Is it sustainable? Probably not, based off history. His brother had the same style. The thing is, I think Brandon is way more disciplined than Omar. You know, Omar, I remember, man, I lived through that too, bro. Omar got signed in his high school lunchroom, bro. Imagine being from fucking what is it, Velasco or some Welco, some weird fucking part in Texas, and Mexican golden boy turned promoter Oscar De La Hoya walks into your lunchroom and pulls you to another place to fucking sign you, bro. Like, maybe it was too much for Omar. You know, maybe it was too much. He gave diva tendencies. I remember him telling us he didn't want to drive from wherever he lived to wherever Joe Diaz at. And I know it's far. I think he said it was like 2-hour drive or something every day each way. But I ain't never seen nobody get to that level without a world-class trainer. And then the dudes that don't get there on that level without a world-class trainer, they doing it with their father, you know, or they amateur coach like Virgil Hunter, their entire career. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, if you have to relocate to work with Joel Diaz to make you a better version of you, then that's what you got to do. And honestly, that's what Omar had to do, because nobody better than Joel Diaz with that style, or your father. Your father invented the style, and honestly, he's doing damn good with his other son, and his other son didn't leave. His other son didn't have to get another trainer. His other son is disciplined. His other son is disciplined. His other son doesn't have to move up in weight, doesn't miss weight. His other son won a world title in one weight and now is an interim champ in another weight. So it could just be Omar. Is it sustainable? I mean, fuck, bro. He gonna hit you more than you gonna hit him. That's what you know. But, he gonna get hit by the right person. I don't know if it's sustainable. It could be a Baby Bull thing. It's a Mexican thing. Baby Bull retired early, too. Omar Figueroa, I'm pretty sure he's still young, retired early. We'll see. I know Brandon at least does head movement. And he did a good job moving his head yesterday or Saturday. Not as much as you would want. Yeah, he got hit, but Mark is fast and throws in a lot of combinations, so he was bound to get hit, even if he moved his head more than he did or more than you think he did. Mark was throwing in 4s and 5s, so I don't know. I think Brandon is all right, man. Discipline is all that matters. That motherfucker took body shots from Mark Maxiago that I thought was going to bring him down. I thought he would take a knee or something. Mark was hitting him with some clean, nice digging, kind of like uppercut body shots, bro, with some velocity and nothing, and momentum, because he'd be moving forward. Figueroa, man, he a little monster. He a fucking machine. But that's everybody. I'm Ness GTO. Instagram and Twitter. Catch me at, I think it's 3 o'clock, right? Fuck. This shit went long. 3 o'clock. Peace.